father dies, and he's talking, like, basically being like, oh yeah, this guy's only being, like, concerned or whatever because my father died. Like, nonchalantly, like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I'm like, oh, to the main character, I'm like, oh, I'm glad your father died. But I said this in call with a friend whose father just recently passed away.
Oh
Oh shit, no, I don't mean you, I mean the video game character. It was like 20 minutes of me being like, no, listen, I didn't, because she was like, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I meant to, like, the fucking video game character, not you. I would never say that about your father, ever. So that was my, like, awkward, like, moment last night.
You were terrible, oh my god.
I was talking to a video game character, and then I realized how it sounded because, like, I wasn't reading the dialogue out loud, I was just responding to it. And then I'm like, wait, no. Because, again, it's the only friend of my friend group that, like, I'm just like, oh my god, no, I would never say that. I don't know, never. It was a lot of backpedaling, being like, oh god. Like, I was laugh crying. It was so bad.
It's just commission too much.
Nah.
Well, I'm telling you the command correctly. You can shut up. You can't even spell.
This is what I do.
I did it.
You did it. Good job.
Mine is simple.
I don't care about yours.
Anyway, hello stream. Hi. How you doing today?
Hello,
doing more
stream.
Homestuck.
Hi, Steve. Welcome.
Yeah, we're doing more Homestuck. Yeah, we didn't get to do it last week, but we're doing it this week. And we're ready. We're buckled up. We're ready to go. We're gonna have a great time. This is, if you don't know, if you're here in the middle of this, I guess. Hi. I'm so sorry for you because you're jumping in like way deep into Homestuck.
We're a fourth of the way into Homestuck.
We're a fourth of the way into Homestuck, which doesn't sound like a lot.
Okay, here's the thing. You guys
But it's
keep
a
on
lot.
saying it a fourth, but we're like, I'm pretty sure we're like a
No.
What
Morgan
the
and I checked it. There's 8,000 pages of Homestuck.
Yeah, I know. I just like we're on Act 5, guys.
Yeah, we're on Act 5.
Oh, yes, we are.
We are, but Act 6 has like a number of parts. And so does Act 7.
Ow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. That hurt. You know how it is.
Sorry, I said no, we're not because I thought you were doing your fucking bit again, where you were like,
Ah, yes, we're on chapter 200 of Homestuck.
yeah.
Yeah, because it makes sense. If you go by the
Chidema.
thing,
Homestuck has 820 chapters.
yeah, so like One Piece length. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're new here, hi, I'm TheZodiacLord. I stream games sometimes, and also Homestuck. These are my friends.
here.
Chidema.
I'm quietly existing. I should give sometimes and also Homestuck. And these are my friends.
Yeah, Gemma.
The fucking audacity.
You just fucking steamrolled and then fucking copied him. That's
You
so
fucking interrupt me
Oh
just
my
to copy
God.
me. I swear to God. Anyway, these are my friends, though maybe not after this.
Yes.
Wow.
We all
These are
break.
who I think are my friends.
I can't believe Chim is
understand.
breaking up with us right now. Wow.
These are anyway. This is quietly existing / Chidema.
Hi.
The fucking parakeet over here.
I'm not a parakeet.
This is Gunmoony, and then this is Letters of Sky.
Hello.
Letters.
Thank you for having
Who
me.
are all streaming right now as well because
We
we're
are
doing
all
this
streaming.
I need to
That's
all
all
of
of
us.
us.
They're all
Yeah,
of us
you
streaming,
can
all
find
of
Why
us.
we have to keep emphasizing this? We know that's
Because it's just important to remind people that we're all streaming, you know.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And also when my friends stream, so
Thank you.
I can send the multi-view thing in here. Unfortunately, because okay, well, you know,
I have you all
Well,
in separate
no.
tabs, and especially Moody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you will have to bring up
Yeah.
Morgan's and not Morgan's. You will have to bring up Mooney's to a different tab just because Mooney's is
Well,
Really?
Mooney's is for the
Yeah.
secret ARG. I understand. We
mhm.
know this.
yeah.
Yeah. That one's for a scavenger hunt, so like
Yeah.
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 That's super fun. Anyway, we're gonna be reading Homestuck, and do you anything else you want to do? Do you want to do your own intros? I know Chinema already technically did hers.
You can commission me at regen.co/lettersofsky, or you can commission letters at regen.co/lettersofsky. I was going to a vivid. God, I was doing vivid.
Yes, you can commission me Letters of Sky at vgen.com/lettersofsky. And you can commission Chinema at vgen/co/ quietly existing. Thank you very much. Chinema is earning money to spend for the Ren Fair. I am slowly squirreling away funds to visit these bitches in the Americas next year and pay for a
Yippee!
passport in the meantime.
Yippee!
Shit's expensive.
Passport's expensive.
Yay!
But it's
Yay!
okay. Once you have a passport, just make sure you renew it.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably won't need to because you won't be.
I mean, I
Why?
still want to go to fucking New Zealand. A lot.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're not allowed
then-
to go to New Zealand.
No.
I wanna
Letters is only
go!
ever gonna visit us once, and then never leave Australia ever again. It'll be that traumatizing.
You're gonna come here and be like, oh wow, Chinema's like not as tall in person, and then Chinema breaks your finger and says
Ah!
I have never broken a person's finger.
You're gonna come here, and it's gonna be so. You're gonna look at America and be like, wow, that was enough traveling for the rest of my life, and then never go anywhere ever again.
I want to see Europe though. I want to go to Europe. Yeah.
I want to go to Europe with you.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
That should be the. That's the next trip. We all go to Europe together and we vlog it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this time the queen won't die.
Yeah. Well, the king won't die. I don't know, Mooney. You sound pretty guilty right there.
Mooney, it's okay. You're among friends. You don't need to lie. It's all right.
That's right.
Well,
Jeb-
actually, you know what? I understand. The government might be after Mooney, so we should probably go down that road.
Yeah.
I am being harassed right now, and that is not fair.
You're not being harassed.
I'm
I
not
am being
harassed.
harassed.
You're not.
Who's
Would. You are a harasser.
I
No.
don't think I am, though. I'm pretty sure
I'm a
not correct.
troll.
As we all are. This is in our nature. To troll.
But yeah,
Anyway, are we ready to go?
Emotionally,
Yeah.
yes.
Alright.
I'm ready.
My burger. Cool. Anyway, as we left off, we're meeting a bunch of trolls. We're running around, we're meeting all the guys.
Meeting all the guys.
While they prepare to play an epic game. And we're jumping through time a lot, and our last command was to be the other girl, so
Be the other girl.
as we can see.
The other girl.
Be the other girl.
oh,
The other girl.
You are now one of the 5 other girls. My pets her.
Pets her.
Look at her. Look at her and her chainsaw.
What the fuck?
Whee! Hey, look, that looks familiar. Anyway, stop being the other girl.
You are now no longer the other girl, or any of the other 5 for that matter. What's the name of this dude sitting in his 4-wheel device? Enter name. Your name is Tavros Nitrum. You are known to be heavily arrested by fairy tales and fantasy stories. You have an acute ability to commune with the many creatures of Alternia, a skill you have utilized to capture and train a great many. They are all your friends, as well as your warriors, which you pit in battle through a variety of related card and role-playing games. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You like to engage in the noble practice of Alternian slam poetry, possibly the oldest, most revered, and certainly freshest art form in your planet's rich history. You have a profound fascination with the concept of flight and all lore surrounding the topic. You believe in fairies even though they aren't real. Your troll tag is Audios Torador, and you speak in sort of faltering manner. What will you do? Tavros, cut to the chase and play card games immediately.
That's important, yeah.
Immediately. Poof. You kickstart a rousing match of Fiddle Spawn with the only friend you've got to play with in person, your loyal Lucis, Tinkerbell. You take a look at the favorable hand you dealt yourself and crack a mischievous smile. With a host plush at the ready, you quickly lob an Obij bomb and catch your adversary off guard.
I'm good Ugoni bomb.
Ogoni bomb.
So I have a question. Never mind. I remembered.
You have a question.
No, go ahead. What's your
No, I
question?
remembered. My
No.
question was what was Lucius again? And then I remembered immediately.
Yeah,
It's
they're
the
guardians.
parents.
Yeah, it's a guardian.
They're
Yeah, I
animal
remember
guardians,
this
yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's my Tinkerbell. It's my dad. Facehugger.
Nay.
Nay.
No.
Horsarioni. I choose you.
Oh, sorry.
Horse
No, Horsario. No.
But it's horse because it's macaroni, but like horse.
I don't
So it's
care. I command my faithful seed.
Winnie.
With a brooding whinny, Horseroni shuffles his mighty hoofs and makes short work of the fiddlesbucker, boosting his vitals. Horseroni is now primed and raring for battle. Look out, Tinkerbell. Horseroni, Spawn Tech's lumber buddies. You use your awesome bestial commune abilities and bend the ferocious stallion to your whim. Tinkerbell can't stand the suspense. Nap time! Everybody wins. Horseroni gains a bunch of levels. In no time he will be ready to breed, and you can put him out to stud. Yay! Good game, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Time to do some other stuff, you guess. Roll up your ramp.
Just you made left such a mess. Like
What?
I
literally
am
the
a
worst ending.
13-year-old boy. I'm allowed to
That's
leave
what I
a
was about to
mess.
say.
I know.
Exactly.
This is
This
how
is
you.
basically
Yeah,
a boy's room.
I'm a boy. I'm just a young man. Yeah. This is how you get up to your Recupacroon. Now, my turn.
I'm just saying that like your cards though. Do you not care
It's
about your cards?
my turn. This is no.
Quiet now.
Unbelievable.
I'm being very quiet.
This is how you get up to your Recupacroon when it's time to rest. It's kind of a production getting in and out. Hop in. You can't fit all the way in because of your huge horns. It makes it hard to get any solid shut-eye. Oh, great. Now you're covered in slime. Why did you do this? You're going to have to change your clothes. There goes another solid hour down the tubes. Aw, damn, and there goes your four-wheel device down the ramp. That happens a lot. Take Lance. After a major cleanup rigmarole and a lot of crawling around your respite block, you equipped your jousting lance. You like to practice your jousting outside. One day you hope to prove yourself worthy of recruitment into the halls of the dreaded Imperial Cavalry, assuming you are not stated slated for culling first on account of your disability, or really any other arbitrary reason. Admire posters. Oh no!
Oh no.
You wheel over to your favorite poster featuring Poopa Pan, which is your favorite thing. You have always fantasized that one day intrepid young pupa would come and take you away, and together you would fly to a beautiful paradise planet of legend that has all sorts of fanciful stuff like pirates, treasure, a cruel villain with a missing arm and a missing eye, and that's definitely not based on any villains in your real life.
Nope, they're not.
And these weird aliens called Indians.
God.
Yeah.
You have left your window open since you were very young, just in case Pupa stopped by one night and decided to splash a pinch of special stardust in your face.
That sounds so wrong.
Special stardust.
Special Stardust.
Mhm.
I don't know what you mean. The story of a boy who kidnaps children in the night is not weird at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all agree.
Yeah.
You have had
Yeah.
this interest far prior to your accident. Being paralyzed isn't what made you want to be able to fly. That would be dumb and would make no sense. Being paralyzed does sort of make you want to be able to walk though. Way in the future. I got me some middle legs. Look at my middle legs.
Oh, look how
Wow.
happy he is.
My middle legs and my friends. Yeah. Over the course of your long journey, at one point you were fitted with a cool pair of robo legs. The guy who likes to build robots built them for you. But then he does like to break them more than he likes to build them. It's usually why he built them in the first place. Occasionally, though, he will allow philanthropy to override. Oh God,
His misanthropy.
misanthropy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Throbopy. Throbopy.
Honk shoe.
Honk shoe. You were lucky enough to have a friend who didn't mind getting her hands dirty on account of your best interest. A friend with a chainsaw.
So I hope we understand the picture here.
Yeah, Morgan's about to chainsaw my legs off while Mooney looms menacingly in the background.
Wait, that's me.
That's you in
back
the
there.
background.
That's you over there.
You bitch.
I think this is one of two panels where he's just like before he's introduced, where he's just looming in the background.
Just there, menacingly.
Zooming.
I love it so much.
It's not fair.
God. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, he's closer now.
He's
That's
close
all.
now. The guy who likes to build robots just stood there and watched it. It would always make everyone uncomfortable whenever he would just stand there and watch. And way back again. But before you had to scoot around in your wheel device throughout the various worlds of the medium, and endure all sorts of follies related to your disability, which on account of their great plurality and marginal relevance we will not get to see just as well. Wow, look what happens when you space out and contemplate the future like that. These messages start piling up. Deal with AG, I guess. I don't want to.
Tavros.
Hey.
Red team is going to bite the dust. And I know you are on the red team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you totally are. My team's got no use for a boy that can't make no use of his legs. You were, God damn it. You're gonna cause me a problem.
Ace face.
You were fated for a team of losers, full of blind girls and lame boys and cranky imbeciles.
Okay, you're probably right about that. But I shouldn't be talking to you.
Just okay. I understand, but like, Why would you use them for two different things? Why both B's and 8?
She really
Like,
likes the number 8.
okay,
She really and also this is just how they talk. This is just what they do.
I know, but like, I just.
Terezi's over there with her 3 4s and 5s.
Yeah, but those were not saying. You don't say them with 3, 4s, and 5s. You just,
Wait till we get to Latula.
It's gonna get worse.
Well, because I understand.
Wait
you
till we
like,
get to
that hard.
fucking
This one,
Biffery.
literally,
you aced it like one time.
honestly, her Vriska's rules are not that complicated. It's just for a moment my brain couldn't register. I'm gonna get used to it very fast. It's literally just
Yeah.
B's are 8s. Anytime she draws out like letters at all, it's always 8 of them. And then anytime there's an 8 pun, like something like fated, then you put an 8. It's not that complicated, really.
My brain is very upset.
It's not that hard.
Because why do you want to use both of those instead
Because
of
that's what they do. They like
It's what you
personalizing their
do.
text.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, I understand personalizing text. I just, you know how it is when yeah.
Anyway.
I love you.
Oh?
I promised I wouldn't talk to you anymore.
What? Promise too.
Rufio?
OMG, who's that? I hate this guy already.
He's, okay. Someone said I should give my self-esteem a name, and to be careful about what I say to make sure I don't hurt his feelings.
Ha ha! So he's imaginary, a fake, like a made-up friend the way fairies are. Made up and make-believe fakey fake fakes. Who told you to do something so fraudulent?
GA, but I don't know if she was joking about it. It might be a joke. I don't know, but I did it anyway.
Oh man, what a meddler. I hate her meddling. Why is she always meddling? I don't know if it was a joke, but man.
Uh,
I don't think it was a joke. It was more like. Okay, complete this analogy. Laughing is to a joke as meddling is to. Exactly. That's what she just did to you. It is worse than a joke. It is worse than anything you can do. Next time, tell her to can it. That's what I do. But she keeps bugging me. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? I guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to me so much, though. I guess I don't mind. It's cool. I'm definitely not in love with her. Anyway, Tavros, you've been amazingly boring as usual, so I'm going to go.
Okay.
This show needs to get on the freaking road. Believe it or not, the blue team doesn't have a single player in the session yet, while you guys have like 2 or 3 or such. Unbelievable. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh well, let's face it, you guys need the head start. Okay, anyway, good luck to you. It will be just like old times. Wink. Adios, oh god.
Taurus snore.
Gaudios Taurusnor. Arachnus grip, sea strolling Adios Torador.
Bye.
But like, I just.
Thank God someone else gets to rap but me.
It's just me wrapping up myself.
Yep.
Anyway.
Well, what would you like to say, Chidabut? What are your thoughts?
No, I just think that AG should let people talk.
No, never.
Never.
It's so important.
She's the most important girl in the world, obviously.
Obviously.
Like, letting people talk is so important.
Never.
No, I'm not allowed to talk. I'm gonna rap with TC now.
She's gotta just talk at fucking people.
Oh God.
I need to drink
when
some.
Letter said that they would be rapping with themselves, this is what they meant.
I'll drink my Gatorade.
Ah, yes, Homestuck Gatorade. That Gem needs to knock
Yes.
over. Gem,
Mom?
come here, Gem.
No, he's having a nap. I gave him a wash earlier, and now he's upset with me.
You washed him?
I have to wash him. He's old.
Sad and upset.
No.
I'm just gonna change games every time. I don't care.
Do
And,
whatever you want.
Motherfuck my brother. I'm so sorry. I kind of zoned out there. Oh no, I gotta switch between them. Help me.
Yep, good luck.
I wish you luck
Now you
because
understand.
I don't have to deal
We're
with
all
that.
gonna have to do this at least a couple times, if not a
Listen,
lot.
I am fucking Dracula. You can survive.
I got this.
You can do it.
I
Hi.
am Dracula. I am
Hi.
Dracula.
Hi, that's okay. I wasn't expecting you to not be zoned out for any reason. So I guess I don't understand your apology. Alright, fuck yeah. It's all good anyway. I just zoned out when I was supposed to be all about being to tell you you're all on my team. Yeah, the red team, you mean? Shit, motherfucker, yeah, my wicked motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk. Okay, that's great. I just heard about this from someone I don't want to talk about. But I still basically qualifies as good news. Honk, 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 motherfuckers. Honk. Oh,
Hi.
Fuck. You stole my fucking nose, bro. What got you even up the gumption to all fucking do that shit like that? I don't know. It's just kind of the obvious thing to do. Stick the circle in front of the dots and behind the bendy one. Plus, oh yeah, my horns. Maybe we can slam about it? Yeah, I could kick the shit out of some rhymes, bro. I'll stir up some fucking hell, Murph, and rip open a fucking bag of harsh whimsy. Man. Yeah, you can talk about the clown things, which I don't really understand, but that's okay. Because it's kind of funny. Whereas I'll address some topics pertaining to my interests, and I guess personal motifs. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's be how shit's all usually up and motherfucking locked, bro. But first, here's the thing with the game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the red team game. Yeah, okay, if I remember right, that's how. Thank you, Morgan. This is how we're juggling this shit. Lots of fucking balls up in the air, haha. Terezi connected to Carcat, so he's fucking chill. Then I'm supposed to connect to her soon to get her all chill too. But she's in the woods doing something. When she comes back, she starts playing. So in the mean motherfucking time, I'm supposed to get you connected to me. But I fucking spaced out and forgot. Because I guess I was way too motherfucking chill all up in the shit. Yeah, I understand. So just download this motherfucker I'm sending you so we can kick this bitch down the stairs. Okay, I'll do that. And in the meantime, shall I cue up the strict beats? Yeah. Ah, brother, now you all fucking up and done it. You are fucking wheel deep in a big sloppy massacre pie top of motherfucking witch rhyme. How strict are those beats, motherfucker? I need more Gatorade. Help me.
Get your Gatorade. Big sip.
Gatorade.
Save
You
me
got it.
Gatorade.
Okay.
Gatorade.
Save me Gatorade. This is how I feel every time I do Karthakat's voice ever.
Well, I turned up those beats to pretty stern. Set beats to lecture, and I'm kind of going hog wild on the curmudgeon knob, which I had recently installed. God damn! Tell me more while I get my reach on for this frosty brew. Okay. Imagine an array of beats that set limits. They got a rule book. It doesn't pay to skim it because there's not a lot of latitude. They won't stand for an attitude. And crossing them's a habit you'd not really want to get into because, they'd get pretty mad at you. Fuck, so fucking fresh. You need to be slipped. You need to be slapped fucking silly with a mouth like that. And if you got a problem with it, then I suggest you go and rap it, dude. Okay, I will. Just let me sneak up on this bottle of Fago and snap its neck like I'm a fucking laugh assassin. Okay. Are those beats still chill? Yeah. Are they motherfucking stripped? Yeah. I crack, kiss, motherfucking kick it. You both then proceed to have one of the worst rap-offs in the history of Paradox Space, and it was pretty
They
cool.
sure do.
Oh God.
Meanwhile,
You make your way through the woods to meet the loosest you never had. It's time for her to hatch. It's now or never. Since the world's about to end anyway, you suppose it no longer matters if the doomsday scale is tipped. The counterweight is the skull of an ancient mother grub state thousands of solar sweeps ago. The egg contains a rare species of dragon which remains blind until maturity, upon its other senses to survive. It has balanced the skull figure for millennia, waiting for the warmth of a meteor sparked forest fire before hatching. In case it wasn't clear, dragons are real.
Okay.
While she slept in her egg, she would communicate with you in your sleep. After the accident, she would use your dreams to teach you to detect the world around you without vision. Aww.
yeah.
As you learned, your dreams became more vivid. Where before there was darkness, odors, and flavors painted a striking picture, you found yourself surrounded by bright honey walls, and the sky was a huge, tasty ball of cotton candy, which is a sweet troll delicacy we wouldn't know anything about. The first time you got a glimpse of this world in your dreams, there was no turning back. The young Lucis takes the sky and promptly gets herself killed. This would be much more shocking, maybe a little more sad if we didn't already know it was going to happen. We already knew this, but of course, you didn't.
Unsurprising development.
Unsurprising. Genuine distress.
The dragon never smelled it coming. She would crawl to your tree hive. On your return, she would be scooped up by a synthetic alley and deposited into the kernel sprite. Then you and she could talk. There would be plenty to discuss.
Beep, beep, beep.
The Doomsday device would display the amount of time you had to get back to your hive and enter the media before the forest was destroyed. At the time, it wouldn't occur to you to wonder whether the device was directly responsible for the apocalypse or merely served as its precise calibrator harbinger, and it certainly wouldn't occur to you to count any perceived difference between those two things. It wouldn't until later, when you better understood the game you were about to play.
Be the other girl. Here it goes.
You are now the other girl.
And
Oh,
other girl
that's
in a more
right.
symbolic manner.
That's better. We can now be properly introduced. Who's the spooky
Absolutely.
lady?
Favorite panels.
Your name is Ardia. Aradia Medgio. You once had a number of interests, which in time you've lost interest in. You seem to recollect once having a fondness for archaeology, though now have trouble recalling this passion. It nonetheless has led you to find your present calling, which came through the discovery of this mystic ruins on which you presently stand, and which you recently desecrated out of boredom. Guiding you to this calling were the voices of the dead, which you have been able to hear since you were young. The voices have become louder as the great undoing approaches. This trend and escalation began after an accident involving a certain kind of role playing, which might have been another of your interests once upon a time. It doesn't matter much anymore. The accident resulted in the death of your Lucius, which prompted you to leave your home and take up these ruins as residence. On the instructions of your ancestors, you recovered mysterious technology from the ruins and convinced a friend to adapt it into a game that will bring about the destruction of your civilization. And by convinced, you suppose you mean tricked. He has tentatively named the game Scrub, which is a word that is not terribly elegant. If it were marketed by a
Legitimate.
I know a word that I
Legitimate.
promise. I'm sorry. Legitimate? No.
Oh, Vinny, no.
I didn't
No.
do anything. I just said legitimata.
God damn it.
You
I
see,
pronounced it
I'm
legitimata.
allowed to do this and not get any laughs because I openly admit to being dyslexic. Chinima's fucking gaslighting
I'm not
themselves that they are not
dyslexic.
dyslexic when we all know
No.
she is.
Come on, just say it, Chinema.
I'm not.
Say the word.
Legitimate game.
There you go.
Oh,
I said it, okay. Legitimate game. Sorry, now I've completely lost what you're talking about. Okay.
It's okay.
If it were marketed by a legitimate game company instead of rapidly patched together by a young hacker, it would ostensibly be given a better title. Spurb is not a better title.
Such a
Scrub.
better title.
He is presently mobilizing 12 friends to play it, including him and yourself. He believes he will lead the blue team, but he is wrong. Your troll tag is apocalypse resistant, and there is typically a pronounced hollowness to your words. What will you do? Retrieve computer. It is not up to you to decide what you retrieve from your Resilodex. It's up to the spirits.
Dun. Dun.
Looks like the spirits are being cooperative today, if a bit cryptic as usual. I want to know what it says, but I don't know what it says.
It's him.
Obviously says computer, of course.
Clearly doesn't say computer. I just. Anyway, who's the douchebag?
Douchebag.
Dun, dun.
That's what I
I
said,
think Cinema
douchebag.
knows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
What?
Who's this douchebag?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were doing that on purpose. I thought that was your
Douchebag.
usual like censoring of bad words.
No,
Douchebag.
because Chinema won't say the word.
Sometimes. Anyway. Continuing. You found this baffling artifact some time ago on one of your digs. The creature on its facade is completely mystifying. You've taken to using it as your primary computing device on account of its bizarre novelty, as well as convenient portability. Oh, look who's bothering you again. She's always bugging you. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? You guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to you so much, though. You're okay with it. You're okay with a lot of things. Humor, GA.
Betty? Hi again, Aradia.
Oh no.
So, I guess tonight is the night you blow everything up.
Mm,
Is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
no. Or yes. Yes, there's nothing. And no, you can't. But you shouldn't pretend as if you believe this has anything to do with the state of my mind, or the decisions it will make or has already made.
Yeah, I guess not. I thought I'd be friendly, though, and remind you that you do in fact have a hand in all the terrible things that are about to happen, because that's what friends are for. And the fact that what ensues will be terrible is an immutable fact I am stating for the record. And the fact that we will not be on the same team is similarly immutable. It does not mean that teamwork is what isn't taking place here.
Sorry, I didn't follow that.
I'll be here to help if you need me.
Okay, thanks.
Why does she
Fucking
play two
Kanaya
characters
is
that
so
have
gay.
just like Chunma's playing characters that just have inevitable like just doing things because that's just what fate needs to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, it's very funny you say that, considering again I was casted as the
Wait till we get to the third
space.
one. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Air.
the
Aerospace.
airspace,
Air?
exactly.
Yeah, it was
You're
air.
at the whims of
Yeah.
the universe.
I am the whims of the universe. This is what happens.
We are the universe in this
I'm at the
case.
whims of Chunma.
Yeah, you are.
You are, yeah. I just
I love it.
sometimes you gotta adapt, and you adapt very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't wait for y'all to learn more about Aradia. I'm so excited.
I love her already. My baby girl.
Tick
Don't worry, I swallowed the
tock,
cookie.
tick tock.
Good.
I'm gonna kill you. Tick tock. Waiting for the apocalypse is so boring. You guys will check on Solex to see how he's coming along with those teams. Check on Solex.
Here it comes.
Then have a
No!
conversation already read, which began like this. Did you set up the teams? And ended like this. I'm coming up. And then you went up. Go up.
The other she.
The other.
You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussing and meddling.
It's your bisexual energy.
Mm-hmm. All the girls love you. Drawn sapphics in from the left
Get
and the right.
bugged by
Please.
AD.
God, I love that she's so ominously in shadow. I swear to fucking God. God, I hate her.
Awful. Terrible.
Aradia.
Oh boy, that's way too many of the same letter in a row twice.
I know. So we're about to get started, right? Have you tricked Solix yet? Do we have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which nickname do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia?
How about 8 eyes minus 7? I didn't trick him. It's not like that.
Okay, whatever. The point is, once you have pulled the finely woven silken mesh over this dumb, different colored eyes, you and I will start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work, right? Wait, do you mind if we're co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it was okay with you.
I don't care.
Great! That's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? That is how this works, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's going to be great. From me to you. Just from me. From me alone. And nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see.
Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be very thoughtful.
Hey, speaking of which, what will the name of our team be?
The blue team?
No. I know that. I mean the name of our team. You and me. Just us. Our ship name. Please keep up with me.
I haven't given it any thought. Nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together and name that team, then knock yourself out.
I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know. What are our shared interests? I guess I really never thought about this. I guess I'm used to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in profiles. Come on, let's brainstorm.
Hmm.
Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you must admit it will be nice to rebound from the team charge debacle.
I never think about that anymore.
Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am running my mouth and opening up old wounds, while at the very same time trying to make amends. What an idiot.
It's okay.
Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't going to be on the blue team, is he?
Which loser?
Your old team buddy.
No.
Oh, thank fucking goodness. Talk about dead weight. You made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader.
I didn't exclude him for that reason. Or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen.
Man, now I've got this huge beef grub lodged in my nook just thinking about him. I'm gonna go give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live later. Arachnoscripsy strolling apocalypse arisen.
She's so
Don't
terrible.
do that. It's really childish.
Awful.
Wow.
Yeah, just to be clear, the
Awful
reason why it seems
girl.
like she doesn't let other people talk is because she keeps trying to talk to people who literally would rather die than talk to her.
Yeah.
We haven't learned about it yet, but soon you will learn why so many people just hate her. And it's amazing. Be the mysterious spider girl. You try to be the mysterious girl, spider girl, and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with that robo arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her a little later.
Awful.
Get back to Aradia.
No.
God.
Aradia, I'd like to apologize. I blew up the handle there. It was like the handle was a bald guy going really fast, and I was his toupee. So I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Again, it just sounds like Dave with an accent.
It is. This is
Not
Dave
even-
with an accent. This is Dave with a cool accent.
Oh no.
Dave, but 20% cooler, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I
Yeah,
would say 2, but okay.
20%.
22%? Or 2?
20.
Not 20.
22.
Fine. It's okay.
I hope we are still friends.
So I hate how we said that so much before.
No, we can't be laughing this early. No.
Is that what you wanted to make it
We
better?
have so much
Killed
more
letters.
characters to me. We can't do this this early.
Killed letters. Are you happy?
I didn't do anything. You wanted that. You're like, it just sounds like David. I'm like, is that better?
Oh my god.
You're so dead.
Where's my water? Save
Not
me
friends
water.
anymore. Friendship has been canceled. Sorry.
I don't know why you're mad at me.
I'm
I
not
did
mad.
everything
I'm
fine.
just dying.
I gotta deafen for a minute so I can drink my water and survive. Sorry, stream. I'm backing out.
Oh, so why'd you deafen to drink your water?
So that I didn't have to listen to Mooney.
You see how it is?
I
Good thing
listened
that
last time I
really away.
didn't. I choked on my water in the middle of trying to recover. I'm not doing that again. Not on
It was
stream.
just so unexpected. It just killed me because I wasn't ready for it.
I needed.
Yeah, that's fair.
That does remind me I have my voice mod though. I got to remember that for later. Maybe.
Yeah. I also have voice mod, but I'm not going to use that probably.
That's
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I do have a question though. Do you
Yeah.
normally stream with your voice from your mic straight to voice mod and then out, or do you just stream normally?
Usually through voice
Prayer,
mod.
sin,
I just have
prayer,
voice
sin,
mod turned on.
prayer.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still playing 2 games now.
This is gonna be now.
Because
That's too
I
much.
heard that you get totally creamed by all these fucking space boulders. Hey, maybe we make the
Thank
best
you.
of the game anyway. Even though I guess we are going to lose.
I love it, but that one was slightly incomprehensible.
No, I'm sorry. You can't, Solux. Not yet.
Oh my god! You're giving me two. You're going to give me shit again. After I crawled on my belly like all that crawling for you. Like some low class guy with whatever blood is on the hierarchy than mine. What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now.
No, you're not. Trust me.
Oh my god. Wait, what's this?
Oh god.
Are you hearing this spooky message from the grave? It's my ability to give two shits, which just died. This is where you laugh again.
Come to the window.
This why?
Every
Because
time you start speaking,
outside.
a reverb happens of shit you said earlier, by the way.
It starts with "What's this?"
Yeah, it always starts with the fucking the same shit.
He's gone.
I
No?
don't know.
Why?
I don't
What?
know. I just thought you did because you were responding to it.
Yeah,
That's
because
I
you
said
were
why.
responding.
Did you already say because?
Yeah, and then I said yeah because I'm outside. You got
Ah.
distracted by the echo.
BS.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Come closer, you'll see me. I promise.
God, I am just bulged deep in the fecal matter of the wildly incontinent hoofbeat. But okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Look out the window. Okay, look out this lousy, stupid goddamn window. Lousy, stupid goddamn physics.
Nap.
Nap time.
Don't you?
Much later.
I can't believe I really made you look outside so you could just go to sleep.
When you
Just leave it
finally
as
wake
nap
up,
time.
you discover all your teammates have connected to each other and enter the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent, unless you quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Wake up.
So, like, you know.
The mine, honey. Some of it got in your mouth. Oh, you do not, under any circumstances, eat the mine, honey.
While you're starting Nepeta, I must go to the bathroom. I will be right back, guys.
Hey, kisses, we love you, dear. Letters is in the restroom, which
I
means
feel-
this is a perfect
feel-
time for us to tell you guys that we love letters so
We
much.
love letters
We
so
love
much.
letters, and you should give us $50 each.
Yeah, that too.
Each of you guys give us $50. It doesn't matter what it's from, if it's imaginary, real, or not. Just $50. If you give us $50 today, your favorite Homestuck character might look your way.
I don't. That sounds like a scam.
It's a scam, it's a true fact. And if you sign your friends under that and they give you $50 and you give us a cut of that $50, ooh, we're making money, baby.
And that's how you sell pleasure, buddy. Don't do that. Don't join MLM. Anyway,
No, come on, it's not an MLM. It's called
it's called.
a triangle scheme.
Yes, it's not an MLM. It is a WLW. Clearly.
Woman loving woman.
Yes. The opposite of an MLM.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Your name is Nepata Leojon. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in friendly role playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way.
Okay. Sorry.
Hmm? What?
Just like, okay. This dangerous kind of role playing, and it's me looking at like, okay, so you can either role play online through text or play D&D. One of them is too dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I know it's theoretically probably LARPing is the dangerous kind, but also it's really funny just to imagine it just being D&D. That's it. Okay. Anyway, your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts, and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt, and other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is arsenic catnip, and ooh, your sweet precedes itself with the face of your Lucius, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you have ever seen. What will you do? Retrieve claws from arms.
Shoot.
You were always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else.
She's my favorite
Dex
warrior
is
cat.
dangerous. She sure enjoys a good scratch. Pouncy Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she goes on adventures together in search of the fountain of cute. You ride your sure-pounded mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies. But who knows when or how that will happen? We might not even really have the time to find out.
Okay, so she's dying right now?
Right now. This is how it is.
Later, there was a cave-in. Examine computer.
Oh, no.
You saunter over to a drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw on a computer. It'd be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using. You just want to do Pictionary?
She just wants to do Pictionary.
She's supposed to do Pictionary.
Why you want to do Pictionary? I don't want to do Pictionary. Pictionary is
She wants to do
She's an artist.
Pictionary.
I want to do Scrabble.
Do you not see the cave?
It's
She's an
fun.
artist.
I know, but like also, have you considered that Jade uses Pictionary when she should rather be using
Yeah.
Scrabble?
Yes, that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
Wait, well, no, it was contradiction. Nope, that's not the name of the game. Nope, it's not contraception.
It's not contradiction.
Memory. I forgot the name of the game.
Uh-huh.
Is it called Memory?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was called
It's
something else.
just ironic
but
that
let's
you
see.
forgot what memory is called.
Oh Oh, the memory. Enemy.
Look what
Oh,
you did.
God,
You
you
killed
killed
letters
me.
again.
I can't
Cinema.
believe you killed letters again, Moody. That was so
Oh.
I
mean.
didn't
of
do
you.
it. It was
I
you.
didn't do shit.
I cannot believe Moody killed letters again.
I'm dying.
I didn't do shit. Okay, that time I did something, but that time I did something, but I didn't think he'd laugh.
Letters is not going to survive the trip to America. I just want to be
He'll
clear.
be fine.
He's going to
Because
choke
at
and
least
die.
online, Letters is able to move and walk away from the computer.
No, I'm not gonna survive the trip to America because Mooney. You're gonna walk up to me so deadpan and just hand me the drink and just be like, Baja Blast. Franklin says hello. And I'm gonna die on the floor. And no one knows how to be. No one knows CPR but me, so I'm just gonna die
No,
down
I know
there.
CPR.
For you.
I'm not
Your
CPR
knees
trained
are-
anymore because my
Chinema, your knees are
because
so
my
bad I do not trust them to get down to the floor to pick me up with CPR. I honestly do
don't
not.
need me picked up for CPR.
Listen,
Don't
I
need me
can
picked up
take
for
your breath
CPR.
away, but I haven't been CPR certified to bring it back.
I have been CPA certified. I just
Jesus
haven't got it
Christ.
renewed in a while, but I've been certified, so it's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
how
glad
are they
Anyway,
like
one of
only
us
one of us-
halfway strong? we
The
only
only one who
started like
isn't
we're
certified?
not even like 100 pages into like this
we've been-
particular episode of doing this.
No,
No,
I
it
honestly
wasn't
blame
tried.
Chinema. Chinema keeps causing problems for letters.
Yeah, Chinema. Yeah,
Chinema.
definitely just Chinema.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
That's not a
just
single
Chinema.
problem.
Uh-huh.
I've not caused a single problem today, guys.
You have caused so
Right.
many problems.
Okay, we can either believe your lies or we can believe the truth.
Or we can read the comment.
No,
Okay.
don't be too options.
I've been reading my lines. I'm just saying.
Well, Morgan
I've
wants to
been
read his
reading-
lines. Let's go.
Fine. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You'll use this to draw on a computer. It'd be cool if this could somehow be adapted so it's the much better as well. That'd be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with that game. That seems to be all anybody talks about lately. Answer, Cat.
Look at her, she's so cute.
She's so freaking cute.
Yeah.
Hey.
AC perks up cutely. She wriggles her rear end a bit and then chases something she sees bounce onto one of Carcat's shoes.
Carcat can't believe he has to sink this low. Carcat can't believe he's asking an autistic girl in a cave to join his team.
I don't believe the game.
You
Okay,
guys were
no, never
laughing,
mind.
but it was really Cat. That's the problem.
No, here's the thing though. Me just remembering, like, yes, technically, it's just me going like, no, I don't live in a cave, guys, and me remembering, no, actually, I am canonically in Mooney's cave, and that's the problem here.
You canonically are in my cave, you asshole!
It's just, I don't know why. I just didn't never remember that he literally calls her autistic out loud.
Morgan, you have to let me join your team. Come on, Morgan.
Carcat can't believe he's asking an autistic girl in a cave to join his team. Carcat mystifies an infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says I am, wondrously.
Yes, and Carcat can't fucking believe that. Carcat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers up all the break pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Carcat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building, even if it's in the most inane possible context. You're going to be doing a lot of it.
Yes, that sounds like fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is AT to TC to GC to G to CG. We need someone to connect to Torador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one. But she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit, so I was just like, whatever. What else is new? So, I guess that leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was in the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in.
Right. I'll talk to him about that. Oh. AC pauses and looks up with a little bit of chagrin. I forgot I have to talk to someone else about this. I've been procrastinating.
Oh God, are you really serious?
It's not that big of a deal.
This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
He's not so bad.
He's scum. But do whatever you've got to do, I guess. Tavros is waiting.
Consult with friend on the matter.
Yes, my son.
Would you like a picture? Would you like a picture, Booty, of this fella?
Want a picture? He's my
I
son.
think I know what he looks like.
He's my
Okay.
baby boy, my sweet baby darling. I love him. I ignore his username. He's such a little freak. I love him so much.
Don't look at it. Don't look. Just
Don't
look
look at
away.
it.
It's
As
okay.
the catsup begins trolling center testicle, AC twists her friendly whiskers at CT.
Hi.
God damn you!
I do this!
God damn you! Oh my God!
We got it. What the-
God damn it! You can't do this every time I do this!
I'm being
Yes,
myself.
we can. You're the one doing it. You said none of this is gonna happen.
The episode in which
I
Mooney
just
uses
wasn't
voice line
expecting
causes
it.
problem.
I wasn't prepared. I'll be better now. I'll be so good. I'll be a good boy. Promise.
I don't know.
I'm just.
I promise, Mr. McGrath, I'll be good. Don't
No,
kick me
it's
off
not
the
your
Homestuck
fault.
team.
Properly.
It's Mary's fault.
I haven't done shit!
Don't kick me off the
No, you
Homestuck
didn't.
team, coach. I can still do it.
I am being diverse with my voices. Heaven forbid.
God.
Okay,
I just sometimes we stare at you.
I'm good. Mr.
PT
McGrath, please don't take
perplexes
me off the
over
Homestuck
where
team.
No, you're not taking off the hope of it. We're dying together. Just
Oh,
imagining all the
dying.
future scenes that are gonna have to be done with these voices.
Listen,
Just-
the vampire is staying. You're not getting rid of that.
I've
I
accepted
know,
this.
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm just preparing for the future.
You haven't even heard
mentally.
my Eridan yet. I came up with
Oh
mine.
no, I know. I'm just preparing mentally.
Okay.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, "Now where did that silly old wrench go?"
100K. What are you expecting to accomplish with this?
God.
That said, look.
No, 100K.
But oh
You
look,
don't sound
CT
real. You
peeks
don't
around
sound
the-
like a real person.
but oh look, CT peeks around the corner to find that a very playful kitty is still on the robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishnesses. You'll stop now.
You're so lame.
I'm not. I'm fine.
No, lame.
No, I'm not.
Lame.
No.
Lame. You've never played a fun pretend game with me ever, even once. Even Target does it sometimes, even if he doesn't mean it in a grumpy and insincere way. but at least it's still fun.
Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so you can use your silly percent signs. Or use these absurd words that you can shoehorn onto 100 into, even if it's not strictly replacing LOO. You are so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with his nose. You have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract confessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the heck?
Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Oops, sorry. Fine. Next time I'll say hell.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, I don't care. They are fun. I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role Mother had in store for you.
Arg. You're such a hypocrite. You bent to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not, and I know you like games. Look at that silly little bow and arrow you always type. It's always there, you never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful fun thing? I am so unto you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
LOL. BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts held and described for the most elite classes for centuries.
Oh, good. We're back now. Okay,
I can breathe
while
now.
hang on, while we're here, I want to say I'm almost glad you did lose it, Mooney, because there's a different character. It's going to take a very, very long time before we get to them, but there's a different character. I think that voice mod would work much better for. I won't tell you who, but I will try to remember when. I'll DM you letters unless you know exactly what I'm talking about already.
It's either
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
guy
tell
I
you.
think it is, or it's the other guy I think it is.
Yeah, but anyway, we can breathe now.
You can breathe in. Oh, I can. Homestuck Gatorade.
Homestuck Gatorade. Branded Gatorade for the Homestuck.
I would
Mhm.
fucking hell.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes, 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 yes. Have you ever even successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
This we will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew. You're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep you company and keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Bot.
Yeah.
Bark at it. Bark, bark, bark.
Bots have been active lately. I don't know why. They've been feral.
I know, they've been all over the place. Anyway, sorry.
All over the place. Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes. Not the kind played by translucent green wigglers, who lets loose an excremental surge hard in their wiggler-bottomed diaper stubs. As it happens, I've arranged to play just such a game tonight. Aradia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
God.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance, it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by a persnickety twist of fate, she'll be on the red team with her other gay friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, I didn't say diaper shit. Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I will take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity. That would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing and abetting with those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. Yes. Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That's final. Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you actually can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers or any telepathy or anything.
No, I do not. And yet, you will do as I say.
Yes. Well, we'll just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction. You're angry, and I appreciate that, but it doesn't matter. Discussion over. Oh, she's so cute.
Give
She's so
Tavros the
cute.
bad news.
She's my baby girl. Oh, it's me again.
Yay!
AC curls up in Tavros' lap.
Okay, asterisk. For the purpose of the time being and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. End asterisk.
AC takes a long nap and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news.
Asterisk. Oh no, end asterisk. Is what I say. About the bad news, not the nap. The nap's pretty good.
Tavros, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed.
Oh, well that's okay. I guess he said he said no then.
Yes, unfortunately. Right, I'm so mad.
It's probably for the best that you listen to him.
I don't know. You think so?
Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you.
Perhaps. But I still feel bad.
Oh, it's okay. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
Okay, thanks.
Oh. He's so
fine.
cute.
He's my sweet boy, my darling son. Look at him.
Darling
I
son,
kiss
look
his,
at
I
him.
kiss his sister's hand too. Like a mwah.
Mwah.
Love it. Mwah. That's what he deserves.
Wow.
You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you're playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Oh, Tinkerbell. Some time ago.
Some time ago.
Yay, flashback!
Flashback.
Oh.
Look at me. You stand in your
So
room
cute.
on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy Skylark, and you wield an expensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You are about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have some serious real-world consequences, but that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign programmed for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Contact
This
fellow
is
Team
good.
Charge member.
Ding.
Adios Torador began trolling Apocalypse Arison. Aradia! My grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon.
Just to give you, if you want a little bit of acting direction, you don't have to play her as a monotone for this.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry, I was muted because I was gonna move my mic for a second and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just
You were
wanting to
playing
know. I wasn't sure if you were
Minecraft?
contemplating whether or not the way the text
No,
is
no.
written is different on purpose.
Because I can tell, because she has an exclamation mark immediately and has several of them,
Yeah.
which means she's happy.
I mean,
I just.
I had an idea. This is unfortunate because now I have to think of the other voice, but it's okay.
Cool. Mine too. I don't know where Terezi is though. She's running late.
oh, should we wait?
No. It'll be her clowning her companion for her Isle. That's Isle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be here clowning her companion for her regardless, with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class, Tavros. Another really useful common ability is coming to play until you reach a very high level, but I suppose it'll be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer.
I couldn't agree more. You might be the only flapper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, your clouder isn't going to put any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, well, thanks, Aradia.
No problem.
So you're telling me a bunch of kids got disabled doing LARPing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe.
hatching my campaign now.
Wait.
Your campaign's gaming flaptractions hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight.
I mean, we don't know who did it, but like,
They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario. while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Go outside and begin adventure. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest. Find treasure and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes, in principle, remain abstractions due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You gotta be careful out here. A little later. Oh, I don't want to talk to her.
Well. Hey, boy, Sky Lame. Are you going to just stand there all night? Make your move, make your move, make your move!
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak, weaky, weak, weak.
Wiki, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse is the weakest, lame thing that has ever that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice, make your move. Advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. I ain't managed. I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet. You couldn't squawk out of the. Oh my God! Sorry.
Oh,
Yet
you're
you
okay.
couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of cluck beast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitram in an abscond off. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering, theoretically. But I don't think.
Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advanced or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay, hold on for one moment.
Uh-oh.
Help me. Aradia? Hey, are you there? Began trolling Gallus Calibrator. Hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
Arachne's script began trolling Audios Torador. No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do.
So you give up?
Yeah, maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands? To make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. I mean, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it came to this, but what can I do?
Oh no.
It's so mean.
Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I was playing with Papa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Papa? Of course you do. What? Pupa? Shut up. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He's everything you're not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros?
No.
Have you ever tried to fly?
No.
I bet you haven't.
Mm-mm.
How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa? Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad.
Nope.
Oh.
Fly, Pupa, fly!
Oh.
Adios, Tora, dumbass! Arachnoscript ceased trolling Adios, Torador.
You just made a child jump off a cliff.
Yep,
Yeah.
she sure did.
Adios Torador began trolling carcinogeneticist. Hey, you just jumped me off a cliff with my brain. And, my legs also. And now they feel invisible. Well, I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole! Stop playing games for girls. Carcinogenesis ceased trolling Adios, Torador.
Fuck you.
Literally off a cliff and I can't feel my legs. Stop playing games for girls.
Eh,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how he lost his leg.
that's how he
Baby.
became paralyzed.
He's-
And
Yeah.
he's still. Listen, you guys can now understand why I get so mad at the Tavros haters, because
Mhm.
where in that interaction was Vriska in any way
Wait.
justified of
No, he wasn't.
throwing Tavros over a cliff and leaving
Wait,
him to
you're saying
die, but it was just,
don't
a
like
nice
Tavros?
thing. Hmm?
That's why people don't like Tavros?
This is
Wait.
clearly
There's
Tavros being
I have
mean.
no idea
Well,
why
that's
people
what
don't
we're
like
talking about.
Tavros.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is there's like, there is nothing he does that ever gets to this level of like, he deserves
really
hate
just
kind
went,
of.
hey,
Like the
okay,
mischaracterization
let
of
me-
him is so like fucking like abnormal, because it's like literally all he gets is bullied. It's
Because it's the thing of me seeing him, like, no, what he did was like, hey, the person who's playing the DM, hey, I think you made this situation an impossible situation. And it's like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's a way you can do it. It's fine. Don't worry. You can
She
either
literally
leave or you
mind
can do
controlled
right.
him
It's
and
like,
went jump off a
hey,
cliff.
I'm pretty
Yep.
sure that you can't leave because there's a cliff behind me. I cannot leave. And it's like, no, don't worry. There's a way you can leave. Okay. And so he's like, okay, maybe I can get help. Hey, friend. Nothing from that side. Hey, friend. Nothing from that side. It's like you can't get help. And it's like, hey, then I think I'm going to stop playing because there isn't anything I can do here. And it's like, no, you're going to continue playing and you're going to jump off the cliff.
no, she's again.
So
Vriska is
awful.
just a bitch. She's
Terrible.
the biggest bitch in the entire universe.
And for context, this happened long enough ago for Tavros to not only get himself a wheelchair, but also, like, fix up his house enough to be able to survive with his wheelchair in a world that doesn't like disabilities. And he's still in
Yeah.
contact with Vriska on the regular, it seems like. So
Yeah.
people get really mad at Tavros and hate him for some reason. And I just sit here and I'm like, this is a child that was bullied, is actively been abused by this girl, is actively still being, like, targeted and victimized by this other person. And you think he's the problem? Why?
I know. As far as I remember, the worst thing he ever does is just be a little dork. Like that's
He
his only
loved
crime.
his crime is that he's a little guy that wants to play games with his friends.
He wants to
Like,
play games with his friends.
Wants
He
to
loves
play
it
games
so
with his
much.
friends.
Fuck Vriska. This is gonna
Fuck
be the first of
Vriska. I
many
hate
times
her.
I say that, but this is fucking again. When I say I have a love-hate for relationship with Vriska, it's literally
Mhm.
this in the sense of a fucking like I
She's an
fucking hate
awful
her. She's
person.
awful. She's terrible. I wish, but she's also like so entertaining to
Mhm.
watch because she's literally so cartoonishly
And
awful.
so this is also one set of like example explanation of why CT doesn't want AC to be anywhere near those guys.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, I don't want my best friend to end up yeeted off a cliff that she might not survive getting yeeted over.
Yeah, which is
And the
completely
fandom
okay.
also looks at him and just be like, he's a controlling asshole. And I look at them, and I look at Alternia, and I look at Nepeta, who is like sitting in the middle of the hemo spectrum, and just being like, he is justified to be, cautious about being like, hey, maybe don't hang out with these people. They can be in dangerous situations very often. I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah.
Please look
Equius
after
isn't
yourself.
perfect,
you
but he's
you
not.
look at it
He's
technically.
doing his best. And he's also a little
If you
racist.
look at it
Who
the other
It's
cares?
just the world
perspective way,
context.
right?
Mhm.
The thing of
Yeah.
like, yes, it's an autistic person who is going along and it's like, yeah, my friend told me to jump off this cliff. And so you have your other friend, the sensible one, who's like, hey, I know you don't actually understand the context of what that means. So don't do it. Like it's very much that kind of
Mhm.
situation here. I'm staring like, yeah, that's fair. That's very fair here. But also
It's like Nepeta saying that she doesn't like see the hemo spectrum, the blood casts mean nothing to her, is very concerning in the context of Equius, who is like fully steeped in the hemo spectrum and what it means, as one of the highest guys on the land, is just like, there are people above you in the hemo spectrum who will kill you just because you're the wrong shade of green.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's fair.
Nepeta is an olive, so she's like one step above Karkat and like Karkat Solix. So she's just like, she is just under the halfway point.
Yeah, we're gonna get more into that later.
It's
Like in
not
terms of like what the story talks about, yeah. But like anyway,
it's bad.
Yeah.
it's a fascinating world.
It's a fascinating world. If you hate Tavros, I hate you. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Especially because I mean like
he's just a little guy.
because the way that like in terms of like just the mischaracterization of the trolls as well is I think a lot of people in fandom kind of just like to forget the fact that the trolls like despite all the jokes and all the like, oh yeah, they also just happen to have movies that are exactly the same as Earth movies, but troll style. Like they still are written as an alien species that has just a completely different societal system than humans do. So like in
It's
that regard,
like, yeah, okay. Haha, funny because having the same like cultural standpoint of like movies, entertainment, stuff like that, and the idea of what that means, but then put it in a world that has different political systems behind some of those things means that those movies might be completely different actually still even if they're showing the same theme song.
No, I'm like, and they reiterate it all the time that like the trolls just exist in a harsher world in general. Like they just the system they're in sucks, and
They're
so they're just
raised by
fucking like,
animals. All of their adults
yeah,
are off planet.
they're like animals are raised to be like community based, but
Mm-hmm.
the trolls aren't, and that's sort of like a big part of it. But that's where it's like that's where it really gets interesting because in a world where everyone is very just inherently built to be selfish, Vriska still manages to be the absolute worst of them
She's
all.
the
And it's like,
worst. She's
that is the most
awful.
funny thing about her, I think, in general. Just
She's
like,
I mean,
terrible.
I guess that brings into the question: where is she on the caste system then? Technically, in the class.
She
we'll
is.
learn. Yeah.
She's there.
Kind of mid range, mid high. Yeah.
Mm,
It again, we'll get
okay.
Don't worry.
the caste system will be
Once.
better explained later, but she's
Yeah.
sort of like mid high.
Hmm.
Am I the lowest on the cast range in terms of color?
No.
No.
Oh,
Chinema
among
is.
us specifically?
Oh yes, amongst us three, yes, you are.
Oh.
Like of our sonas, yes. But
Yeah.
that's just because I was matching it to our zodiac sign. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
It's okay.
You're my token
Oh.
yellow. It's fine. I'm not gonna put you in a ship when we get older. I promise. I'll
What
keep
does
you
that
forever.
mean?
Well,
me
it's,
trying to
okay.
pretend like we don't have two high bloods here. Yeah, don't worry, it's okay.
Don't worry
Moody,
about
it's alright,
it.
it's fine.
It's fine, don't worry about it,
Okay,
it's fine.
context. I'm at the top. Chinema is one under me. Morgan is smack in the middle. And you were like 3 from the bottom.
I am so low beneath you.
Yeah, you are. I'm glad you recognize this.
No.
Okay. Back in the present.
Okay, but that does give me another question though. Of like, who is the lowest row then?
Aradia.
I don't.
We'll get there.
Explain later. Aradia.
Aradia,
Okay.
Aradia.
technically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You say technically, and I'm staring at it, but okay, technically,
It's
got it.
fine. Again,
Yeah.
a lot of these things will be talked about later. It's okay.
Don't worry.
It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry
Sure,
about
sure, sure. Okay, yeah, sure.
it. 1 second, I'm texting someone.
16.
I think.
I will
Can't
take
you
that
see-
opportunity to get
Yeah,
more
okay.
water.
Oh yeah. I'll get. You know what?
You
Let's just
guys
take a
keep it.
pause and get some water. 'Cause
Water
I also
time.
need to get water.
No,
Everyone-
sounds
Yeah, it's
water,
been
yeah,
like
sounds
2
nice.
hours.
Everyone get some water. Everyone refill
Get some
water.
water, get a stretch.
Get some
Stretch your legs a
water.
little bit.
Cope with deep voice and voice mods and letters dying for some fucking reason.
Stop murdering me and I'll stop dying. Okay? This is your problem.
Shit.
You know what you've done. Innocent.
Continue.
Guilty man.
Toilet break here, I think.
No.
I actually could have done this the whole time. I forgot about that.
Hello. Hello.
You.
It is you.
We'll sit here. As we'll be right back.
Okay. I'm sitting in my main screen, my main screen just talking. We got the holy cage in the background. We got David in the corner. Who's holding the chat box for me? Chima,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should learn how to make a TTS little guy. Yes. Should I? Yes.
Yeah.
Who?
Main thing is, I mean,
What?
here's options, right?
Yes.
What you could do is do baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can just put baby right on top of the on top of your chat box like they are now, right? Does that make sense?
No. What do you mean on top of the chat box?
So like, yeah, that's baby who's currently on the chat box, right?
That's Flu.
I don't know, Floof.
What was that?
I messed up. You could put Floof on top of the chat box like they are now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm
That'd be-
seeing Cinema. What should I do for TTS?
So like, you'd only need to rig, because then you can rig like finger movements and then also the face there and everything without having to do a lot. Just like, hey, here's the spacing and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm, Radiant Mind. I kiss the top of your head. Mwah.
No. I just have little ideas in my little head sometimes. and
Your little
because-
ideas are so cute and sexy. I kiss you in the head. Mwah.
Go. I kiss you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah. Oh! Who the fuck was that?
Oh god.
Who the? Why did you
Dude,
send?
do you know when that was timed?
No.
We just got
God.
done going back and forth going mwah, 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 and then basically we're like, anyway, and then we heard a crowd cheer.
I was like, oh, I'm glad the crowd approves of our what's it, queer platonic polycule.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
We love you too.
You make me think of a guy at theater who every time he walks into a room he starts blasting music as like his intro.
Oh, real life Fabian. No.
Yeah. Alright, are we ready?
Let me get my.
Is it
Okay,
me again?
I'm ready.
It's me, actually. Well, actually, we're
Can I
gonna
tell
see.
you-
I think it's me. I think it's a lot of me.
A lot of Oregon.
You're back.
Are we ready, though?
No.
No?
No. Yes.
Okay. Okay, oh no, and so it is, oh yeah, okay, then it is a little bit of Mooney. Anyway. But not too far in the present. Right now, this moment with Carcat in the toilet during a conversation we had already had, which ended like this.
Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to AA?
For what?
Apocalypse Arisen. Sorry.
No, of course not.
Or TA, or AG, I guess, or CA. There's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double talking assholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya!
Gallus Calibrator ceased trolling carcinogenesis. Arachnid's grip began trolling carcinogenesis. Psst. Hey, brave leader. Oh my god, why are you talking to me? Can I join your team? Yes, I'm glad you asked, because there's a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward. Vile, backstabbing sociopath, Carcat! Did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you are looking for in a lady? Ha ha ha! More cagey cutesy bullshit. Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with what is already having to deal with Terezi. You both must be insufferable when we're a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fancy grinned drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher. That's not a bad guess. But man, Carcat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoiled from my olive branch like I'm a twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction. Becoming friends? What the fuck? We will never be friends, moron. Not even hate friends? No! More like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in the utter disgust friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork. Yes, I'll take it. Get lost! Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I'm already on the blue team. Oh, well, really? Wait, let me count out 8 of these things. Hold on. Oh! There. Now I'm an enormous tool forever. Yes, Aradia and I have an arrangement. We will be co-leaders. But really, I will be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think, Carcat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once? Yawn. Come on, aren't you a little nervous that I will oppose you? You should be. No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll Kager a dozen. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency, you see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind-controlled tricks on my players. Remember your truce. Psh, psh, psh. Those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They gotta be impressionable. Like you. You can't control me. Sure I can. I just choose not to. Yeah, okay. I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster, full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop. Ugh. Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better Scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. The funny thing is, she was always way better than you, even without any powers. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. I can tell that this burns you, and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up as another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. Probably crying right now. That would make my fucking day. Hey, look at me being the one to talk shit at warp speed, then log off before you can reply. Bye, idiot! Carcinogenesis ceased trolling Arachnid's grip. Carcinogenesis began trolling Arachnid's grip. Oh, back so soon. Did your thumb slip on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me. You made me do that, and I know it. You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Carcat, I just wanted to say, love you. Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Carcinogenesis. Carcat, be the other asshole.
Him! My boy! My son! My dear darling
You are
baby
now the
boy!
other. Oh God. You decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone, hurry!
I love him!
You switched to a vague.
The vague tease
Yeah.
of the final unseen troll in the nick of time.
Shiva! Chigoli!
Oh,
Baby
a
girl!
glimpse.
Go home. You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You visit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night, you found your calling. The voice of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly you didn't even have time to bury your Lucius. But that's fine because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary. Begin session. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Such supertitch is typical of their cast, but you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. Connect to server player. You have a server player connect to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. The kernel spread awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your dead Lucius is not available. You have to use something else. Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What?
What?
No, because you said that someone prototyped twice. Is it a radio? It wouldn't be a radio. It would be
Oh, most of them prototype twice.
Wait.
Most of them prototype
Or
twice,
entry?
but one of them prototypes twice before entering the medium. That's
Yeah.
what she
Oh
was
yeah,
asking.
you mean that?
I don't
Okay,
remember
then
who
yeah.
that is exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember either.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
have to find out.
It's one of them.
Tier 1 prototype. Prototyping with a frog head before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plus server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor likely would not. Your server player simply watched mystification.
Huh? She really just had no idea what the heck was going on.
Enter. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. Meanwhile, your client player is exploring another world. The blue blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player has not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver it in person. Felicity, the delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second.
Frog.
Your server player confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There's a more significant reason for a befuddlement. Well, she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of the game setup. At no point were you visible on her monitor. She saw your damaged hive. She saw the alchemimeter and other devices she deployed. She saw a strange computing device on the floor bearing the message of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air by itself and become the frostbite. And though she would ask why, you always delay the answer. The fact remained. She couldn't see you.
Tier 2 prototype. Hey. Okay. She couldn't see you up until the moment after the Sprites' second prototyping, because you were dead all along.
Yeah, you can't see ghosts.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
it!
wait.
Frog hands!
Look
She
at
got
her.
frog hand.
So she is the one who prototyped twice. Or no.
This
No,
is
she
after
entered
she
the
entered the medium.
yeah, she entered. Okay.
She entered the medium.
Mhm.
Okay. We are all completely blown away by the stunning revelation. Wow, dead. Really? Like a ghost? Huh.
Wow.
Interrogate Frog Girl.
All right, now it's Jinima's turn to talk to herself.
There you go, Jemma.
Finally.
Aurelia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes.
Why are you the floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog's bite.
Wow, dead? Really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, I hope this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by that stunning revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
Ew. How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
EC rumbles up her noise in perplexement at AA's really vague and spooky answer. But actually, that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone about it. And by promise, I mean promise, just so you know I'm serious.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Whoops. Be the huge bitch.
You huge bitch.
Blah blah. Your name is Vriska Circuit. You are a master of extreme role playing. You can't get enough of it, or really any game of high stakes and chance. You have persisted with the habit of it even in spite of your accident. But then again, you don't have much of a choice. Your Lucis is very hungry all of the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. Your cloud campaigns for teams of flarpers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply you with treasure, experience points, and spider food. You are something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Alternia. You are fascinated by the end of world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You are drawn to the means of dark prognostication and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your visioned eightfold, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. Breaking them has developed into a habit of bordering on fetishistic, in which, with each you destroy, you add to the insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is an arachnid's grip, and your statements tend to be just a little bit overdramatic. What will you do? Check out cool drawing on the wall. Yeah!
Look at her. Fucking
She's
dork.
so dumb. She's such a fucking dork. You drew your own role-playing character for fun, as many flarpers are prone to do. She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh, wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boy skylarks everywhere. She has accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Seagrift class ever. She gained all of the levels. All of them. Yeah. Proceed to computer and take gum out of your mouth. D-Ford. You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere in your hive without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible luck ever since your accident. And it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. Just all the dice fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
As you were saying, so many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Bugging and fussing and meddling. Take dice. You equipped your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluorite Octet. It consists of 8d8, plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gamblinets, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though. Took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with your luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a powerful roll to save your life. Got to do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break! When you get worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Time to get this show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. What now? Oh, it's him. You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Deal with this guy. This fucking guy.
This guy.
Okay, Mooney,
Who?
you need to put your voice mod on for this.
Okay, the dark one?
Like this?
Yes, perfect, beautiful. I love you.
Hello.
Oh my god, why are you talking to me?
This is the last time we'll ever talk.
Oh, still sticking with the white text, I see. So smooth, so stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra handicapped stupid people. Like opening a present, finding out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool typed. What is it?
A parting courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening.
Sorry.
What?
I just realized now the voice. It
Yeah.
sounds like John.
It's perfect. I told you.
It's too bad.
It's too bad.
Oh man!
It's too bad.
Context,
All
chat
the
and modders
ways.
who've been watching Malevolent.
I've been watching a lot of Malevolent.
I've
Oh my
watched
God.
so many I've watched so much fucking Malevolent.
It's just like a slightly a different cadence type of John.
No, it sounds kind of the same. I mean,
No,
like,
no, I don't. I don't sound like John.
Yellow.
like
Yeah, it's
All the
yellow.
ways
right
I've
there with a little bit
exploited
more
you
yellow.
were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future and will reflect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see.
I realize that even though Mooney's reading this, I should probably highlight this for other people, so I will do that now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just in case. It's a little bit easier to see it that way.
You didn't
I will
exploit me.
you for a second.
Sorry. You didn't exploit me. You're just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games. All I did was humor you.
I did exploit you very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself.
Have I ever lost a game?
Don't change the subject.
What subject are you referring to?
Oh, I'm going to log off in a big huff. And you have to promise not to use that nasty trick where you log me back out of pure petty douchey spite. And then we can go back to never ever talking because man, that was heaven when it was like that.
There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds failing in your favor again. This may be essential if you are to succeed on your journey.
Slow down, man. I'm just wearing out so many of pens, taking all these important notes. Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand.
Incredible, the risks you take with your scorn. But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control. Vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You were in fact a waste of my talents, a primitive expedient.
Blah. What a snob. You're worse than my metally meddler metal friend.
I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it.
I thought you said you would be brief.
I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible or necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye.
Is that good?
That was
That's perfect, thank
beautiful.
you.
You're perfect. I love you.
Very
Bye,
funny.
asshole. Anyway, I so wish. could see the I don't know why I act when nobody can see my goddamn face.
No, it's okay, because
Or
I
my
do the
full body
exact same
poses.
thing.
I'm just
do the
fully in character.
You just had to
The
hum
amount of times I
for us.
started leaning.
Because a lot of the things that I
More.
usually do with
Mhm.
what's it called, with Nepeta, is that I tend to like just tap my little feet. I tap my little feet
Yeah.
and like do a
I
little
love
dance.
being in character. It's my favorite. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's
Don't-
fine.
Don't ask about the hand things I do when I'm being Gamsy.
It's very
Sure,
fun.
sure.
Don't worry about
I do facial expressions when I'm
Yeah.
the fucking Darcy, and then
It
when I'm
just
fucking
helps.
Dracula, I don't do anything. I just desperately
We
try to
should-
keep the accent.
We should just have a day where we just like go back and we just record ourselves doing this, like just for each other specifically, just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is
God.
little things. Doing little faces.
Bump. More hollow comebacks. As hollow and wishy-washy as the inside of one of these dumb black globes. What use is it all, that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? So depressing. You can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you. Even if it comes from a metal friend. Endure meddling. What? I just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone? No? Cahoots! Cahoots, I say! You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking, because mine's dead. What? Oh no. How did that happen? It was just her time. Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if I were you. No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this. Hang on, I'm checking my stream real quick. Okay,
I think the
checking my
stream-
stream still going. It says my bitrate is very bad, but it thinks
Yeah.
it's
Let me kiss you.
In case you.
going. I just don't want it to cut out the actual stream. That's my only concern. She was so cool. You had the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday. Maybe you still can. Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess that's not so bad a consolation prize. Seeing a big, dead, cool mother grub? Wow. You were so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something? They're all dying, or are going to be soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere. Okay. I don't really get that. So you can just go ahead and think I'm some dumb flighty broad again. I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't even really. I don't think I really understand what I just said, so never mind. Now you have me a little worried. Man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some died besides yours? And, you know whose, I guess. Yes, a few. Carcat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction. You mean a curse? Sure. Wow. Between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed. I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up. Whew, okay, there goes another one sailing over the idiot's girl's head. Okay, lay it on me. These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Carcat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative and as tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway. Okay. What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles? Why would you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room, big deal. My luck fucking blows. It's got nothing to do with it, and you just don't even know. Meddler. Why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome McFussyfangs? Because you are dangerous. No way. I'm just fine. Why don't you can it? Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? Nah. It's okay to be dangerous. A lot of people are, and dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important sometimes. But it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Okay, so you're spying on me. Kind of creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, if you're so high and mighty and think that you're so great, maybe you could, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things. That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely a nuisance. And what good would that do? So, I'm afraid McFussyfangs it must be. Okay, great, fine. I'm gonna check on my Lucis now. But I'm starting to think you are full of shit. And I'm quite sure she will be quite fine. You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance. Arachnoscript ceased trolling Grim Auxiliarax. Arachnoscripts began trolling Grim Auxiliarax. I hate saying her name. Auxiliatrix. Ah, man, why don't I just get the last word and sign off real quick like I usually do? Let you sneak that stinking little ninja clip in there. Ah, so mad. Lousy, stupid, goddamn supportive friend. Arachnoscript ceased trolling Grim Auxiliatrix. Check on Lucis. You go down like 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high-maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promised you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy. Why am I having such a problem with that word?
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy. In return for his collusion during your campaign. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now, though. It's certainly not going to be important later. It was tough to build. It isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be trapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you do. You doubt it! See? Look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Woo! Why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian. This is a big fucking spider.
Big fucking spider.
Uh-oh.
Him, my son!
There he is.
My boy!
There's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore, as long as we're in the neighborhood. Enter name. Your name is Equius Sakak. You love being strong. I don't like the horse. I'm sorry.
I love
I'm
this.
looking at the poster, and is that
You mean
Yeah.
all the posters?
You don't like
Yeah.
seeing all the posters?
Oops, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's
mean
very
all of them?
important that you can see all the posters. It's very important.
Yeah,
you can see
all the
horses.
posters? Yeah.
The posters of the horses.
Shoot 'em.
Yeah.
is he a furry?
Kinda.
It's
It's a
I
cultural
guess
thing.
The troll, yeah, the troll equivalent of a furry, probably, honestly.
Honestly, all the blue bloods are fucking freaks.
Yeah, it's kind of
great.
in their
They
nature.
all fucking
Unfortunately.
love horses. They're
Yeah,
fucking.
his
I love
name.
them so much.
You are so strong. You would surely be the class of elite legion of rough annihilators. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arcara dictators, perhaps the most noble echelon the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop, but the addiction is a powerful thing. Okay. You have
You
a
see the
great
trend here.
appreciation for the fine
Mhm.
arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces painted in the oldest and most respected Altarian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia reminds you of the purest physical idea that must be sought by anyone who professes their love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage, it can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in caged brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tog is Centaur's testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do?
I love him.
Check on Lucis.
That's my son.
No, where did that craven excuse of a custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear. The old boy is made of glass. You are starting to get agitated. Arthur, where are you?
Arthur.
Arthur.
Arthur!
Arthur.
Oh, there he is. He was preparing an ice cold glass of nutritious, luscious milk for you, with a thick, foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur and a butler off. He is simply the best there is. Thank Arthur. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat, as gently as possible.
He has so weak, skinny arms.
Seriously, he is like a soft summer peach. Drink Lucis milk. Lucis milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is, you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lucis species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoop, there goes the glass as usual.
Yeah. Poor Aquarius. He's too strong.
He's literally too strong.
He's got the weakest little noodle arms.
He's
I
got
know,
the
he
noodliest
does.
little arms and limbs, but he's so he's stronger than
Wow.
anything.
That's
It's
also
not
just because
fair.
a lot of this. Yeah, a lot of the older Homestuck art did just kind of draw people with the same body type.
No,
though, but
cause like
yeah.
even his pester quest like friends him. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Even his friends him sprites. He's just a little guy.
He's
He's
just
just
a
a
little.
little
He's just
man.
really strong. He
He's
can't
just
help
really
it.
strong. Can't help it.
He really
help it.
strong.
Really
So
strong.
I love him.
And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Got to do something to calm yourself down. Let off steam. Equip a bow. You mean equip. A little archery practice ought to cool you off. But of course, the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feeling of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your mangrit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your half-bow kind specubus, which is pretty much useless.
He's autistic and he's too strong.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's autistic
You
and
also
too
keep
strong.
a plain old bow kind specubus in the event that you were able to fire an arrow someday. Because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fist kind card on hand. You stow them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. Answer.
What does that mean?
We didn't forget about it.
We did it.
Okay. Yes.
You didn't read the first part.
Fine. We proceed to have a conversation we read not long ago. It went mostly like this. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Uh-uh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
When all was said and done, you were quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team, not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm you down. Maybe you will talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it's not exactly right to call him a friend, since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. Talk to friend/enemy. It Have I ever told you that you are a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Ah, fuck yeah. Only every motherfucking day, bro.
I am not in a very good mood. There are a few things I'd like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up like a fucking all shaked up bottle of Fago. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle and I don't fucking know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know.
What you do appear to know is exactly how to
Sorry.
maximize my livid contempt for you, with your revolting language and your sense of decorum. After such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood, I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't be all making not everybody happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie, and we could chill, and maybe we'd be better bros that way.
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and sulfuric toxins. Maddening. You will stop.
Oh, I will. How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction. It's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh, alright, brother. You motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, you got to show some faith in your friends, 'cause they're all the ones who are being to look out for you. So fuck it. If you say I'm not doing the shit right, then what the motherfucker do I know?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that, or tell you what you can't do.
Ah, no worries.
It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you, and inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command, just a polite request, I guess.
Okay, I can try, but man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker.
Look, It isn't that difficult. Try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring about your gratification.
Well, what?
What are you doing?
Um,
Right now, it sounds as if you've begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked mystical motherfucker. I bonked an imp on the head of a club, and then a little later I scared one with a horn.
Good. This is very good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings toiling in the lowly ranks of some hierarchy.
Well, yeah, they're underlings, and there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down, and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them. Come in.
Okay. It pleases me considerably less to hear things like that, but I've already started. I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself.
That is mooted. And so now I will tell everyone that I have done no problems.
Morgan.
Yes.
Morgan.
Yeah.
You should free me.
Don't.
Why?
Because I need to go to the ocean.
Okay.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land.
What?
We.
Hi.
hi.
Hello.
Oh, I'm back. It's my turn?
Hello, welcome back. We love you.
Hi.
I love
Yeah.
you too. Hi, I'm back.
I love you. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, it's your turn. Welcome back to your
I'm
turn.
just massaging my throat.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
massaged that throat. Very important.
I think we're right here.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. What can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I could make you smile, that'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Honk, honk, honk.
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
Like in a sex way?
Yeah.
You mean like role playing?
If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yes, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
Alright. I'll try, but I'm not much fucking any good at that, I think.
Just say anything as long as it's authoritative, okay?
Okay. Hey, you don't go near the motherfucking ocean, 'cause I told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in the scenario.
Alright, well, what aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief do you get your bad fucking self up to?
Why do I feel like we're role playing a sex thing?
Because,
Does Equus have a fucking fetish? Is he a masochist? I do so many bad things, just awful things. I'm incredibly impotent, and Superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, The screen's gone for a sec. There we go. Don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes. Yes, that's good. Like that.
Cut that shit out. I'm so all meaning this.
Excellent. Now tell me this, High Blood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've made a bit of a mess, and anyone in position of authority would surely be X about it.
Percentage symbol?
X. Cross.
Oh.
What do you make of it? This wretched behavior.
Fuck, man. I am so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck. I'm like, all moving my mouth and the wickedest noises is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's going at your direction, 'cause that's the direction to fucking be angry at.
Yes. So good. I am presently whipped in a state of contrition, one befitting our class disparity, but I am starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem, bro. It's cool we could all be up in the motherfucking open up a little bit with each other, like bros. If there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. Kind of like a miracle. That's how it's always there. It never goes away, you know?
No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate, if you'll listen.
Sure!
Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Man, me fucking too. I don't know what color is what, so I don't bother with thinking on that motherfucker.
See? That's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject, verminous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing. I confess strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I have gone mad. To form such a pact with her.
Wow, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who's she?
I shouldn't be talking about this. You're the enemy.
Ooh. Be in cahoots with Equius. Cahoots.
Aquarius is a horny little freak. I love him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No. In case it wasn't obvious, he is a very he has a thing with the caste system and hierarchies and positions of power.
He wants to be
Very
bossed
cool.
around. He does.
A little bit.
He wants to be bossed around.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's the now that I know, I think it's the autistic thing of he just wants people to be straight with him and tell him exactly what he needs to do. They tell him exactly what they want from him. He's got his clear rules, regulations, boundaries. It's just the tism. All of your favorite Homestuck characters have the tism.
Your favorite characters.
Well, Carcat said so, yeah.
Yeah, Cat said so, so.
Do you want to know the one person who doesn't have the tism? Solix.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's just weird.
He's just weird.
He's just a weird
He's
little
just
guy.
like that.
He's just like that. He chose to be like that.
Chose to be like that.
Sorry, I'm typing something.
You're all good.
For a second, I was worried you said something and I didn't notice, so.
No, you're fine. I'm typing a message and I did that thing where it's like I have to respond to this right now or I will simply forget about it.
Yeah, that's
Fair,
okay.
valid,
That's
fair,
okay.
valid. No.
I kiss you on your little head, and I kiss Morgan on the little head.
When do I get to be
But
my
what about me?
You
When do I
on
get to be my
the
most
head.
special little
But
boy?
what about me?
Have you considered, Moon, that you were either the first one or the last one, or you were both, or you were neither? And this is a choice for you to decide.
No.
I'm sorry. It just each time I just think of Arthur and John down, I'm just like, yes, the pathetic little bottom and the also pathetic top. These are the only options here now.
Everyone is pathetic.
Yes, that is the option.
Arthur, stop being stabbed, Arthur.
We're
Arthur,
still.
you've been stabbed. This horrific creature is looking at us, Arthur. I'm going to describe it in vicious detail, Arthur.
Listen, I need to drag you guys in because season 5 is John's season.
John season.
John Cena. Dun, dun,
No!
dun, dun, dun,
Dum,
dun,
bum,
dun,
bum,
dun,
bum.
dun.
I'm gonna die.
John Cena. Dun, dun, dun,
Bum ba dum bum.
dun, dun, dun.
And that's when I died. And that's when I knew.
That's
I
when
should
we
die.
knew that we can only go on for only a little longer.
Okay, I'm sorry. I will finish typing soon.
You're good. I'm just getting sleepy because it is almost 3 o'clock. Did you know, chat, that it's very important that you know what your fingers are doing? Because sometimes your fingers might be holding a knife and your fingers are on the tomato that you're cutting, right? And if you don't know where your fingers are, you could accidentally cut off your fingertips. So you gotta know where your fingers are. It is important, or else you could
You have to
be
stop doing that.
Mhm.
doing what?
No, listen, it's 3 hours you can go back on.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be up on my
You
VOD
didn't miss
channel in like
anything.
4:30 in the night. So I looked and it's
Oh
another
yeah,
200 pages
hey
with my
Saffron.
special little boy. Hello, Saffron.
But don't worry, it's okay, cause yeah, the VODs will be up and will be silly.
Yeah.
And also, chat. Here's another thing. Fun fact.
Mhm.
Um, only letter is allowed to drink good tea.
What
All
do you
the
mean?
rest of us are only you can drink good tea.
You can drink good tea.
But
There is
what if
nothing
you
stop.
drank?
Are you gonna say
Okay,
straight out of the
what if you
microwave? I will
drank
kill you.
Baja
I
Blast?
Ah!
No, what you do is you take your silly little tea bag and then you put it in the glass jar, right? And then you pour boiling water on them, right? And then before that though, before you add the thing, you add like enough sugar
No.
because otherwise it would not taste any semblance of any kind of good.
But honey,
Honey's so good.
No,
You're.
honey's
you are missing
expensive.
out
I
on
think you.
life.
I
Honey is
think.
expensive.
I think you just have bad teeth, Gemma.
You have bad taste buds.
No,
So
will
bad.
not
Like,
help.
I don't even know how
Daddy.
you have
No,
that bad taste buds.
no, you
They
cannot
don't.
tell me I have bad taste buds because Morgan also thinks tea is bad. So therefore, no.
I don't think it's bad. I just can't taste it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad.
I.
It is
Never said
not.
it was
Anyway,
bad.
so then
It just tastes like water to me, and so unfortunately I can't taste it, so I can't have an opinion on it.
yeah, so then you add enough sugar and then you put the water
No.
in and then you wait for it and then you can drink it because then it can taste like something.
I'm so mad at you right now.
Why?
You fucking. I'm gonna mute Mooney.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong.
Can we
Mooney.
continue now? I'm ready now. I can go. I'm free.
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
We're on page 22222222222.
Yep. And we're gonna be here forever if we don't keep going.
Okay, now.
Two.
Okay.
Two.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aqueous.
What?
Hey, I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers, all of them.
Good. Use your cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No, humorous insincerities for pedantic wigglers.
Psh, I know, you never make jokes. I was the one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic, duh.
That's because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am. Anyway, hey, did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her and I want to know if I can keep my promise or if you're gonna make a liar out of me.
It's finished. I'll deliver it shortly.
Great, thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I'm happy to help, but I don't understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would, and it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Fine. Let's proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. Okay, just to review. We will let Aradia perpetrate her cute little ploy on Solix and usurp his power.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is quite quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders. Right?
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the two highest bloods, the way it should be. Or at least the highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks. Sound good?
Yes, we're in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Stop.
Great! What a great team we are. Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
Don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you suggest such a thing? Oh man, so insulting.
Okay.
Perfect. We have the perfect plan, and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbery or anything like that.
There's Xing up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I am as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know. Don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know, I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit! Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you cool your jets and have a glass of gross muscle beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you.
Oh God, don't you dare!
Hey, what's up?
Go check on Aradia's present. You delve deeper into your hive where you stored many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the tarp is a completed gift. You, of course, have no intention of delivering this to your neighbor as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice, just as you assume she has plans to double-cross you. You assume she is waiting the same of you. Business as usual for blue bloods. You will deliver to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity must work to win favor of the lowest sort of peasant. humiliating, strangely titillating even. But in the end, class order will be restored. Remove tarp. You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of your feelings she stirs. For one like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utterly depravedly exquisite, delectable depravity.
He's a freak. I love him.
He's so repressed. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Why, Heradia, it appears the red glass of your eyes has caught the pink and green light of the moons in their peregrines. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how to grime that once filled your veins, made my stomach turn. It is an omen for illicit lovers. Could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not, your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You've been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant to be. No one is beyond redemption. Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion.
He's a fucking freak. I love him.
And
Such a
what
freak.
do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold, mechanical judgment to yourself, as if your own record is so spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, that is a smart mouth you have. That was the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example.
Woo.
Oh, they're neighbors.
Yeah.
The Caternative Doomsday Dice Cascader is unfortuitously activated. What does this link do?
Click.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Go back! Go back! Go back!
Okay, yeah. It's just explaining how the Doomsday Dice work. Anyway, the lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this Doomsday device is.
Uh-oh.
Problem Steve.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Cute.
No, Ardor.
Arthur!
Moments earlier.
Kevin.
Metal with Terezi. Oh, it looks like tonight we will have to break our truce. Or at least suspend it. Hope you don't mind.
How do you figure that?
Because tonight we will play a game together for the first time in I don't even know, forever.
The truth wasn't about playing games together, dummy. It was about not stabbing each other in the back anymore, and stopping the endless cycle of revenge, and above all, not using your powers to hurt people who don't deserve it.
Man, you like to... What?
I'm just staring here. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
Friska's kind of bad.
Oh, is she?
Just a
I
little.
couldn't
Don't
tell.
worry.
It's fine, it's okay.
It's fine. It's okay.
Man, you like to give me such a hard time about all that. I can't catch a break. Can't you see I'm trying to put all that behind me and make amends with everybody? Oh, no, of course you can't see that. What am I saying?
It's hard to believe you with all the lying you've done. Your blueberry bubblegum words still smell pretty good, but your deceit stinks.
I'll prove it to you. I'm giving Aradia a present that will make her feel all better finally, and then I'll be in the clear. Whew, totally redeemed. You'll see. I mean, smell.
I don't know why you're even bothering to try to help her. She won't care. Whatever it was you did to her, I think you broke her brain. It's so terrible.
Like,
Man.
You killed her. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But hey, I
Yeah,
don't think
uh-huh.
that's
Just a little. What's a little murder between friends? Man, why can't you cut me some slack for once? It's not even like I did anything that bad to you. I've lost 7 eyes, but you only lost 2. I would say you came out ahead of the bargain.
I know, and actually, I never really got the chance to thank you.
Oh, your sarcasm really stings when here I am just trying to be nice. Okay, I guess I deserve it.
I'm serious though, but I don't expect you to get that.
Ah, fine, be that way. You shouldn't sit there and pretend we're so different. Remember Team Scourge? How convenient all that must be to have forgotten. You were so nasty. Oh man, if you crossed Terezi Pyrope, you were fucked.
Yeah, if you were a bad guy, we were supposed to be like a vigilant dude dispensing justice, and you couldn't take the bad guys home and feed them to your stupid spider, but instead you just fed her everybody, and lied, and lied, and lied.
Oh, yeah, those were the days. I mean, days full of mistakes and regret. But it was still a lot of fun. Watching you dismantle huge teams of flarpers with nothing but politics and head games, without even using any special powers. Wow.
Meh.
Come on. What do I have to do here?
I don't know.
Well, if you want to know what I think, you should start changing your tune. Because even though you got all these high Baltuan mortals and fancy reservations, you know as well as me that a killer is a killer is a killer. There's ain't no changing your ways for good, and one day you're going to flail that silly little cane of yours and not find nothing to bump into and fall face first into the shit again. And well, you're going to do something terrible to somebody and wish you could take it back, but you can't. And then you'll work so hard to win back their trust, and you'll try and try and try, and you'll see how hard it is. You'll see.
I doubt it.
You'll see. I'm whispering that and it is echoing and ominous. You'll see. You'll see.
Oh, well, you can at Circuit.
Our Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Gallows Calibrator.
Ah,
Arachnid's grip began trolling Gallows Calibrator. Whoa, what was that?
what was what?
There was a loud noise outside my hive. It sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
And then another one. And now something that sounds like an avalanche?
Well, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably 2 explosions and then an avalanche.
Oh, that dumbass is probably punching robots again. I will go outside and look.
Okay, try not to get burned or crushed to death or anything. That would be awful.
You got it! Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Gallows Calibrator. And much earlier than that. Check in. Do we want to keep going or do we want to stop? Because this is another flashback.
Stop after flashback.
Stop after flashback? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Phew!
How is he? Is this me?
This
or-
is before motion or after motion. This would be after motion, wouldn't it?
This is just after
I think- no,
Tavros
this is
got
still
yeeted
emotion.
off the cliff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is still emotion. I don't think the bad
Okay.
thing has happened to them.
No,
yet.
not yet.
I'm pretty sure we're going in order of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So-
Okay. He can't walk, though. Probably never will.
Maybe he could be fixed with robot prosthetics. If you didn't mind getting help from.
No. Neither he or I should have ever had anything to do with those hateful snobs. It was a big mistake. No offense.
That's okay. I'm a little too teal for their tastes anyway.
I don't see why they lift a finger to help him. They hate us both so much. I'm so mad.
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything in retaliation. It'll end badly. Should let me handle it.
I'm not scared of her. She can't control me. She tried. It doesn't work.
I know, but trust me, if you piss her off, she'll find a way to get you. This is really tricky. Let me deal with it.
But it was my fault. I was distracted when I could have helped him.
I was too. We were both distracted by the same thing.
Yeah, who was he anyway?
Pretty sure it was Riska's friend.
What was he doing there, watching us?
Who knows? He's not really her friend, though. You should see how she talks about her behind her back. She has no idea how bad he's playing her. And then I don't think he knows how bad she's playing him either. See, it's complicated. You really need to stay out of it and let me deal with this.
I guess so. I feel powerless sitting here doing nothing, though. It's like she wins even if you get her back.
Don't think of it that way. I know how to stop her. Trust me.
I guess our gaming days are over then. Us four, at least.
Yep, I'm pretty much done with her.
It's probably best you listen to the advice of your friend. And yet, the voices are as lucid as ever. We urge you to make her pay. Make her pay. Are there
Yeah.
so... Okay.
She's fed a lot of people to the spider.
Oh, this is the spider. This is
Yeah,
the
that's
spider.
the spider one.
Got it. It's a shame it could come to this. You don't like summoning the spirits of the dead to settle scores. But if she had to face her victims again, maybe she'll finally learn to feel remorse.
Ooh. Answer white text guy. Ugh.
Well,
Well, what? I'm surrounded by ghosts and kind of freaking out about it.
I know. I'm asking what you intend to do about it.
I don't know. I guess I'll just curl into a ball and cry and hope they go away. Is that what you want to hear, you sick fuck?
Aren't you going to kill her?
Who?
Your friend, the one who summoned the spirits.
Will that make them go away?
Does it matter? She brought them here to torment you. This obviously warrants revenge. You know you're going to anyway. You won't be able to help yourself.
I don't have to do shit. Maybe I don't mind ghosts. Maybe they'll be great company once I get used to them.
No, they are terrifying you. There's
Okay,
only
so-
one thing to do.
Okay.
Again, this is just as John saying, like, hey, you should kill them. It's like,
Don't
should
worry,
kill 'em.
You should kill
Kill
them,
them,
John.
Arthur.
Kill them, Arthur. Kill them, Riska. Kill them.
Kill them, Vriska. Kill them. You wanted Eddie to die.
Okay. So why don't you kill her? Be my guest. Wow, thanks for offering. What a pal.
That's not how I work.
Oh, really? Well, you seem pretty excited about killing Tavros, too. And you even helped. So I guess that is how you work after all.
Not really. All I did was stand somewhere for a few minutes. I just gave you an opportunity to do something you wanted to do anyway. You hated him, remember?
I know I did. I still do. I guess. I don't know. But I was never gonna kill these people. They were like off limits, I guess. These games were just supposed to be fun and serve no other purpose.
They were serving a very important purpose.
Yeah, okay. You getting off on talking a girl into killing buddies sure is important. Loser.
Again, I didn't talk you into anything, nor am I doing so now. You were, and are, going to do this regardless. I only ever placed myself in positions of tangential involvement with events that will bring about my employer's entry into this universe. I oversee the events as they take place and ever so slightly nudge them into motion when necessary.
I'm beginning to think you really believe that. So delusional. You are just pathetic, lonely gamer who buys into his own character profile BS.
The Omnis has no need for beliefs and no room for delusion.
You're the dumbest omniscient person I've ever met. Sure, you know a lot, but I know for a fact there's stuff you don't know.
That's true. The gaps in my knowledge exist by design. They are the pillars of shadow on which my comprehensive vision is built, necessary pockets of void meant to effectuate outcomes I've foreseen and which will require my influence. Each dark pocket in time will be filled, but I wonder why I waste this nuance on you.
Because you need to add more blatant lies to patch up all the holes in your sad cover story.
I don't lie. Deception is only necessary for those like you to achieve their objectives. I play with my cards face up. Isn't it funny how during our various matches I can tell you what my moves will be in advance and still win?
Ugh. Yeah, but I'm getting closer to beating you. You'll see.
Look at that. The short amount of time I've reserved for arguing with a child has expired. I will go. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are a person with free will and you won't kill your friend. What do I know? Enjoy your haunting.
Make her pay. Of course he's right. Not much point in living with all these moaning spooks just to spite some guy you don't give a shit about. But how to go about it? Can't control her. It can be difficult to manipulate the mind of the psychically
Psychically.
gifted. Let's see. Who else is there? Terezi? No, forget about it. What about that guy? No, her? No, not him either. How about this guy? Oh, unfortunately, you can control him only about half the time. Then again, that should be all the time you need. Ding. Aradia.
What?
Nice trick with the ghosts and all. Man, you got me pretty good.
I'd rather not talk to you.
Fair enough. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. That's all.
I'm not the one you should apologize to.
Yeah, I know. I'll make it up to him someday. Don't worry. Anyway, guess what? I've got a message for you from your boyfriend. He's outside your hive right now.
I'm not falling for it.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Well, okay. I'm just the messenger. If you want to risk missing him, then suit yourself. Later.
It must be a trick. He surely would have told you if he was making the trip all the way out here from his hive stem.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Solix?
It is me.
Arrivederci. Oh god, damn it.
Arachnids.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, Medigo.
Arrivederci.
Megiddo. Arrivederci, Megiddo.
Arrivederci.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think
Sorry.
we could maybe stop here. Hang on.
Okay.
Because I think this is about the end of the flashback, I think. Hang on, I'm going to peek ahead really quick.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Yeah, we're about to get to something pretty big. Okay, yeah. Let's stop here.
Okay.
Stop here? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because I can text you letters, but yeah.
And did I know
We
who
are,
that's
in
about
fact,
to
about
be
to
there?
be the white text guy. So we're about to drop some pretty big craziness.
About to be the him and talk to the her, the most her who ever was.
I think I'm peeking around a little bit. Yeah, we're still technically in flashback territory, but I think it kind of goes on for a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we should. I think this is a good spot.
And next stream, I'll get my beautiful little incel.
You will.
My
He's
special
coming.
little man.
Oh, is that the fucking...
My fish. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, we'll learn about how.
Man again?
Eridan.
No, I meant who voices Eridan?
Me.
No.
My special little incel.
Yeah. We'll learn about how Terezi and Vriska fucked themselves up later. That'll come very promptly next time. It's just like we're at a point where I feel like is a really good place to stop. And are also like, it's about to be a pretty big like what the fuck moment. So I think it would be better to wait so we have time to digest.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's how Aradia died.
That's how Radia died.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, Vriska, so the, level of events as we know it, as so far, is Vriska threw Tavros off a cliff and paralyzed him. That's crime number one. And so Aradia said, you know what, I'm gonna send ghosties to her, because that's real fucked up. And then Vriska decided to retaliate by making Aradia's boyfriend Solix murder Aradia.
Yeah, I'm
So
blowing
You
the
that's-
know,
house.
very
Or
normal
the-
behavior, very girl
Enter
boss.
Lucis. Oh yeah, that was her crime number 2 and
2 and 3.
technically, if you count the
Mhm.
Lucis as being separate. Well, also technically even like 3.5 because also a crime to use Solix's body against him to blow up his girlfriend. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, that too. No, it's we're just delving into some of the fun. This is why I'm like, me and Letters have been secretly in the background. Again, we can't say anything, but we've been secretly texting of like, this is gonna be, some of these voices are gonna be so fucked up later.
It's gonna be so fucked up
Like
later.
it's going to be so agonizing to hear these voices for some of these scenes that
Well,
come
you
later.
like the fucking Dracula one?
I love the
Oh,
Dracula.
no.
I'm so
It's
ready.
funny.
I'm sorry, my girlfriend. I did not mean to blast you. No, my girlfriend. Oh,
Not my girlfriend.
Not my girlfriend, no.
no, my sweet beloved. That is
My
also
only
being
true
crushed
love.
on by a weird muscle man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got to meet Aquarius in this one.
I-
I'm so glad.
I love
He's
Aquarius
his
so
own
much.
Can of worms.
He's just,
He's
honestly,
Silly.
he's just a repressed teenager. Like, he's just a 13-year-old
He is.
boy. Like,
He's a really yeah. Go ahead.
he's just,
He's very
Realize
interesting.
that, like, according to this chart, we all play a problematic troll except Shirma.
Yeah.
I said. That's what I
We
said.
are literally all the
That's no
non-problematic
problem.
people.
Yeah.
Such. It's because I caused too many problems.
Yeah, Aradia gets like a little mischievous at worst. I mean, obviously, like she's been lying to people, but it's all for a
like in the.
reason.
Hey, we have to start the game, guys.
Yeah, but
Kind of
like
way.
it's all nothing out of the ordinary for their specific troll culture. Nepeta literally does nothing wrong ever. Like just never. Nothing anywhere near as wrong as what anyone else does on a daily basis.
Nepeta has never done a single thing wrong in her life.
No, not at all.
No.
And then Pfeffery's only crime ever is just being, just having privilege. That's
She's
basically the
naive
most
and
she
she's
really
got
does.
privilege.
She's got a lot. Like I've seen it. The common headcanon for like a human AU situation is just basically that like she's very tone deaf and like in a way she does want to use her privilege for good things, but she's also like she's still very privileged. Like you know.
She's very privileged. She wants to do good things, but she doesn't have a lot of like she's not a very like actually empathetic person. Like she struggles a lot with
Yeah.
other people's emotions and like social situations.
She's very like
She
okay,
wants
from
to
what
do
Right,
little
so like Genetica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl, from
yeah. It's very like I'm staring at this chart right now, and I'm trying to go over it because it has been a while, so some of these things I don't totally remember. I would say probably. Well, I was gonna say I think Equius would be a little lower on how much they deserved it, but you know, he deserves it in a different way.
I don't
than-
think he deserves it. He's just a weird 13-year-old.
Yeah, he deserves it in some ways. In the sense, I think the one thing he does deserve, and I can't say too much based on spoilers, is with how he has talked to Gamzee. In that regard,
Yes.
he did get what he asks for. Like, I can't say anything more than that. But in a way, he knows that. But that's for later.
That's for
but, like,
later.
yeah.
And like
He's
something
a-
will happen during that time that'll make my little heart happy. And I'll be like, it's very sad, guys.
It's very sad.
It's very sad.
But it's like again, it's hard to not say. It's hard to do it without saying a lot. But no, Equius is really fascinating because Tavros is probably one of the only few characters that I genuinely get like, why are you mischaracterized? Everyone is so incorrect, kind of a thing. Equius discussion is just fascinating because you can
So
really.
fun.
There's a very big divide, I think, in people who see a hypersexual character and are disgusted by it, and therefore fuel their opinions on the character based on their disgust, versus the people who take his sort of very sexualized character and actually use that in terms of like analyzing why he behaves the way that he behaves, which I think is, in my opinion, more interesting.
I love
But I
him
also
so
like-
much. My little friend.
I think he's interesting, especially the way that I viewed him as a person. Because I know when I was younger, or when I was a teenager, first listening to Homestuck, I was very much in the camp of just like, oh, he's so weird and gross. Oh my god. And then like now I'm older and I kind of look at him like, actually, you're really interesting to me. You're fascinating to me.
I love Aquarius so much because he's that like personification of like 13-year-old repressed, has to talk big because he couldn't actually do it if he was in the scenario, because he can't touch people or he'll hurt them. He can't touch a lot of things or he'll break it. He can't touch his parent figure because he hurts him. And I stare at him and I'm just like, you just need a hug. A lot of your issues could be solved with like regular like dopamine hits. You probably don't get any dopamine. Your serotonin is low. You need to get it elsewhere. You are a 13-year-old boy. You are very much autistic. You are my special little guy. You need people to be very direct with you. And you are in a like a societal system where it's expected for like some people to be very direct with you. And like the friend group you have, the friend that you have that is supposed to be in that position is very bad at it. So you project a lot onto him, and he's got his own toxic things going on. But like you're just 13 years old, and something that could have been fixed in like 3 years can't.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting to me because in a way I do understand why some people maybe like hate him in the regards of like when I'm watching this over again and I'm listening to this, in the real human world equivalent of this, of like, you know, a guy who's super obsessed with traditional, like hyper-traditional society structures, he would in like a real human world like equation would technically kind of come off like those guys who get really into like the mandom stuff, like, you know. But in a way, I find that very interesting in a character because like
I don't know why, but he feels like one of those people that end up on like the fucking like 4chan like misogynist asshole to trans woman pipeline. Literally, that's what it feels like.
I agree. No,
Yes,
I've
you're
been
right.
waiting.
You're right.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because I've been waiting for the day whenever we get to like we learn about these characters enough to be able to do it, but because I think I don't know if I've told Shinma this. What I want to do is like there's a popular thing that I'll see on like Homestuck Twitter where people will just post pictures of like all the trolls and kids with their personal like identity headcanons for them. And I'm like, I would love for us to sit down and do that because I think that'd be really fun to compare. And literally, Equius was the one I was thinking of like, you're a trans woman, like in my mind and my heart. Like if you, like because I'm so glad Mooney brought that up because that's exactly what I imagine. I think he's a really lonely guy who hasn't been able to fit in with most people around him, so he got sucked into the sort of like alt-right like 4chan.
Literally like the entire thing,
Incel
like
shit.
it still literally feels like the like fucking incel the trans woman pipeline that you fucking see all the time where they're like, wow, I feel so much happier after becoming a trans woman.
Yeah, like listen, there's an AU out there where it's just like we're just nothing to help someone with this transition. It's really cute. Like, it's just really sweet. But no, and it's just like, but I'm like, God, he's so silly. And I'm like, anyway, but I think it's like, even though that's a direct comparison, so in that sense, I can understand why some people would look at his character and be like, disgusted by it in some ways, just because of what it is comparable to. I'm like, I do find it interesting though, because I do find that from a story perspective, very interesting. Especially once again, he's like, as weird as he is, he did make Friska's robot arm. He does in the future make Tavros' legs. Like,
He made Aradia a whole ass body.
Yeah, even though he has like weirdness about it, that the implication is that weirdness came after making the body, and not so much. He still made her a body.
He
like,
made her a body.
So it's
And
like,
he's Nepeta's like best platonic best friend. Like, and she's
Yeah.
so low on the Hema spectrum compared to him. And he just wants to look out for her and make sure she's safe because he loves her. That's his person. And I stare at him and I'm just like, you are my baby boy. I'm going to eat you now.
squeezes him like a stress toy.
I need to put him in my mouth.
I think there's also lore where it's like the reason he has a broken horn was himself. Like he broke his own horn on accident. I think that's in
Yeah,
the
he
lore,
broke his own
I
horn
think.
on accident. Yeah.
He's such a little freak. He's such a little freak child. I think they're all freak children. That's the implication, but you know,
You know.
he's such a little freak child. Because
Yeah.
that is an interesting thing I remember someone talking about. That I was like, that is something that is commonly forgotten about. Because a lot of people, when they make Homestuck troll OCs, you know, the default is, oh, I have a purple blood, well, they're going to be a clown. And then the default is also like, oh, I have a yellow blood, they're going to have psionic powers. When in actual Homestuck canon, the psychic powers and shit are usually an anomaly among all of them. They're all freaks because this isn't a spoiler, we've seen this happen. They're a part of the game too. They were all genetically created specifically to play the game. So like, they're all technically freaks because of that. But also like, then, you know, the clown group thing is implied to be a fringe thing, like not a common thing that not a widely respected or like socially acceptable thing.
No, because it's the clown thing is like the Purple Bloods, because like the head of the Purple Bloods is like the church.
Yeah.
So like
It's
all
like
the Purple
basic-
Bloods are like smacked in the church, but like none of the Low Bloods like it because they're all murder hobos and they use people's blood to make paints. And I'm just like, I like this. This is food for me. I like that like the strongest like top of the societal order on the land, because the fish people are doing their own thing in the ocean, is just awful. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a nice
If it-
dystopia.
Yeah, if it helps for, again, they'll get into it more later, but the if you want a direct like idea of the order of the blood cast here, it's just like literally look at a zodiac chart from Aries to Pisces. That's literally the order. Like in terms of the hierarchy. So, you know, it's a lot
I
of
like
fun.
that.
It's very interesting. I love it whenever people make jokes about whenever people will create new OCs or whatever, and they always include some kind of like, you know, blood caste system or just some kind of like ridiculous, convoluted, or like very strict like hierarchy system. People always are just like, man, everyone just yearns for Homestuck.
We just want to go back to Homestuck.
Everyone just wants to go back to the totalitarian fucking classist government of Homestuck.
Wait, you're saying from Aries to Pisces?
Yeah,
Never mind.
Aries
Okay.
is on the bottom, Pisces is on the top.
Okay, that's what you mean from Aries to Pisces. Got it.
Yeah, I'm the king
that's for
bitch.
ranking system.
Yeah, I know. I just got confused because I thought Aries and Pisces is on like the normal way you think of like first to last. I was like, that's not right.
No,
Yeah.
I just meant like, because when you look up a zodiac thing, traditionally they're ordered in a specific way, which is Aries, you know, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, etc. Or like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, etc.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. Leave me alone. Anyway, that's all I meant. Is just like if you look at that, just from that to that, from bottom to top, that's the order of the caste system. Generally, it's just you know, bottom is the lowest, last is the top. That sort of system. Blah 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 blah.
I'm the most important.
You are the most important bitch.
I'm the most important
Yes,
bitch.
okay. It's because you're very cute and that's why you're allowed.
I'm allowed to be the most important bitch.
I just think about the fact that Jinima is playing both the lowest blood tier character and the highest blood tier character.
Yeah!
It's perfect.
You know,
It's
as you do.
perfect. Beautiful.
It's okay.
Overall, you're just a silly little guy.
Mhm.
You're both fish people, and I am not a fish person.
You're not a fish person.
Not a fish
You're not a fish person.
I'm the lowest tier here.
And yeah. this
My
is
little
not-
pet Mooney.
I am Dracula.
My little pet Goldie. It's fun.
Well, you don't have to have a list. That's it. You know, again. That's
No, I do
so,
have a lisp. It's a troll lisp. It's a Dracula exit.
I'm just saying you don't have to.
I do. Dracula exit is the lisp. We've been over this, Morgan. We're not getting rid of Dracula.
Mhm. And so we're stuck here.
Like how Morgan's in distress over this. He's like, no, stop being Dracula.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream.
Thank you for coming.
Heading out.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's not like we had any option to not be here. Like,
Okay, I think it was
oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
also, there was the option of putting a sleeping derby.
No, there wasn't. I have no recaps to read in between the last one I read and then now. I don't know when the next recap is.
In 3 years.
No!
Okay, anyway. Thank you guys so much for coming. We're gonna head out for now and, you know, sit here and suffer as we.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
No, just make it.